So, welcome back everyone to session number 46 of our Heart of Mora campaign. Before we get started with our session tonight, we'll do a quick recap and then we'll get started with our game.
Let's put this back to,
you don't like rubber bands?
Alright, so, last we left off, you guys had been traveling out of the Elven Ruins after meeting with Claptus and engaging in hostile negotiations. You escaped the ruins, back up to the surface, and began to head your way, hopefully through the swamp, with a pit stop in Swamp Town and a quick rest before making your way. With Hana in tow, you had lost her in the swamp on your way to Swamp Town, with an exchange with the hag. However, you did all make it back for a night's rest, but you were abruptly awoken through that rest, with the townspeople trying to burn you alive. Lucian made quick work of the town, incinerating them all, and then Barrett and Kushagra spent the night burying the remains and paying homage to the townsfolk. The next morning, with you all divided, you spent the better part of the day trying to figure out what you were going to do next, and it was decided that the marks that you carried with you, the small wooden trinkets that the hag had given you, needed to be broken, and for that bond to be destroyed. Though you understood the cost and the damage that they were going to do, you decided to do it anyways. Davina hesitating longer than others, after she exclaimed to several of the party members, or, well, other party members maybe did so, that she was indeed with child. However, Lucian was able to convince her, and as you snapped the last of the trinkets, the mighty cackle of the hag erupted in the air and the fog began to roll into the swamp town. You hurried back to the manor up at the top of the plateau, and barged in where everyone else was awaiting. Quickly, you decided to put up a Leomund's hut, just in case, when the hag entered and began to destroy the house around you before leaving, stating that her trolls would finish the job. Trapped under the house of rubble, underneath Leomund's hut, you decided to blast a hole opening with Timdell, revealing that there were several trolls already there. You were able to disguise yourself as Ursela, Barrett, temporarily, and send them on a wild goose chase out of town, giving you guys a little bit of time to think. After sending Archie out on a quick scan, you realized that the trolls were only minutes away of 5 to 10, beginning to trudge their way up to the manor and closing in around you. As you guys debated what your next move would be, some wanting to stay and rest, others wanting to leave while they had a chance, Guy is still holding the spell of Leomund's hut. And that's where we will begin our session for tonight. So as you guys crowd around in the tight corridor, a small blown out passage leading to the outside, where you see the fog rolling around, thick, heavy. What do you guys want to do?
Lucian, how many trolls does Archie spy?
Perception? Is he flying around still, yeah?
He spies with his little owl eyes.
It's just the same as owl eyes. Something that is troll.
Make sure your perception.
I was an internet commenter.
Eight.
Troll.
Nice.
8 trolls?
No.
Oh.
You rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
It takes him a while, of course, but...
Oh, sorry, I get advantage on it.
Yep, because he's an owl.
Okay. 11.
That's better.
You rolled an
and you were like,
I rolled 8 that time.
Still,
I manifested 8 with that one.
Still 8.
So, a minute or two of him flying above. Lucian, the fog's getting real thick out here. I see at least 2, though, that are closing in. Got about 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say.
2 within 2 minutes. But there might be more. The fog is quite thick and quite dense.
Are we able to escape Swamp Town, or should we stand and fight?
Do people feel up to fighting? I mean, there are a lot of us. The three of us are blind.
And I'm still tapped from getting here.
Okay, let's put it to a vote. We only have 2 minutes here. Who runs? Who wants to run?
I'm not for either.
Run.
How are we going to carry the vulnerable?
Well, I'm an easy fix.
Dudes with me.
I can see 10 feet well in front of me. Not that it matters with the fog.
And
I'm fucked.
No, that's not a good solution here. Come on, Barrett.
I'm working on my solution, but it needs an hour.
What if
That's not a
what
solution.
if you fly blind? There's no obstructions
But-
in the air.
No,
He's
but
in
if
Fly
it's,
high.
You fly
Archimedes,
straight
you
up
can hear
for
his
30 feet,
fluttering.
and you use.
Get Archimedes to lead him.
Oh, I see. You're working on bringing back.
I'm working on bringing back Whisper.
We don't have time for that, I don't think.
No,
That
No.
might be
I needed
fun.
to try to start it.
What?
That will be fun.
Okay, so we run. Now the next question. Where?
We need to at least get off the main, or out of the swamp. If we get back to the main road.
Or we follow the Black Rocks?
That we could just go right into a deeper trap.
Mora?
It could be.
I feel like
Already.
something a little more known is probably the best.
No more. What?
Something known now.
No.
Known is.
So yeah, it's a fairly short in terms of miles, but remember it is difficult terrain through the swamp to the main road, so at least 2 to 4 hours most likely.
And how much was it from?
We don't want to go that way. There's no reason to go
But
that
the
way.
Black Rocks are
Rock.
leading us into that way, right?
Red Hills.
Red
Going even more of a trek.
I feel like we at least need to get onto the main road and out of the actual swamp.
Our original plan was to go back to Castle Avondale,
Correct.
right?
That was before she stole a gnome.
We are in no position to fight Ursela and chase after her. We need to rest.
It's true, we can't.
Then
We're
let's go.
forced
Let's
forced
go.
into this direction.
Alright, yeah, let's go
Let's
at
go
least
down.
to the main road.
Okay.
Now,
Alright.
guys,
Yes.
is it all on top of us?
Yep. Except for the blast hole that you've made.
So what am I doing?
Okay, we need to get someone with sight out first, and then we get the blind out.
I will go first.
Is Archie still circling around?
Yes.
Roll me another perception for him.
I think
Fuck me, Dad. 7.
Ah, Lucian, the fog is rolling in. I don't see any of them.
We need to go now.
Let's go now.
Lucian first, Uskanai second, Rikashadra and Davina. Barrett, when you get out, fly up immediately.
Am I going Am I just going up until?
Archie will help you, right?
Archie can help.
But I can't see him to guide me.
you can hear.
Hear him.
He can't telepathically talk to me.
He can flap his wings.
I can telepathically talk to you.
Create a link.
I'm gonna create a link right now with do 3 people. So Barrett, I should do all the blind people.
100%.
Everybody hold hands. No, I'm just kidding. We don't need to do that. We don't have time.
No time!
We have no time for this.
I explain. No time.
1 hour. We got 1 hour.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, it's time to roll a 1.
Man.
I have
Of
one,
course.
Our rolls
one
are bad.
more side eye.
It's over.
Yeah.
You're down to one side eye. Wow.
Yeah.
That's never happened, I don't think.
It's never happened.
Can you? Oh, it's only each one.
So am I banning you guys?
No.
Not yet.
Barrett, do you have another option?
Nothing right now.
Good. Then this is what we're doing. Are you alright with it?
It's either that or we're going to be surrounded by 15 trolls.
No, but I don't
Then what
want
do you want to do, Barrett?
Now and never.
You have autonomy here. What do you want to do?
I don't want to leave you guys. But I'm a liability.
I'm not talking to you. Like, what do you want to do, Barrett?
You see horns up ahead?
I'm still
Nothing.
just trying to trying
I
to
just
get.
love the idea of the three of us talking to walls while we talk to each other. It's really funny.
Barrett, can you carry somebody?
Probably.
If you can
I
carry someone who can see, they can talk to you and direct you.
That's taking another body up from you guys, though.
How much are you carrying already, and what's your strength? That's a good question.
My strength
So
is.
you're carrying someone with all the things they're carrying
My
as
strength
well?
is a +0.
Yeah.
It's
That
unlikely.
doesn't sound
No.
What's the point of him taking me? I'm the only one that he would be.
And that's
really-
2 blind people taking care
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blind leading the blind.
Flying the blind.
of. Basically.
I'm carrying 100 pounds.
You take care of yourself, Barrett. You'll be okay.
We have a telepathic link. You're not leaving us. You'll always be in here.
We're running out of time.
In
have
where?
to leave.
We have to go
We have
now.
to go now, or we're not
My
going
brain.
That's it.
Trolls are
Fine,
closing.
fine.
We'll go out
Yeah.
first. We do this now.
I'll get them out.
Guy, it's your last. You alright?
I will make sure that everyone gets out safely, and I'll be right behind you.
Thank you guys. Alright.
I stay behind just in case he needs
I
something.
draw my dagger. And I lead.
Oh my god.
That was worth it.
He stabs us.
As you
Alright.
do, you get like sink, and you just hear this kind of
Fuck.
sounds pretty close.
Alright. I'm going in there.
You're going out?
Going out.
Okay. So as you run out, you see the fog kind of little push away with the wind as you kind of come out of this rubbly house, I guess, and look back and you just see the whole thing is collapsed in on itself. Some of the walls are still standing, but most of them are crumpled in over one another. And you kind of look back and you see the little bubble and everybody inside. Roll me a perception check. Disadvantage, it is foggy.
So that is 13.
Okay, it's not the stealthiest of trolls anyways, but as you are coming out, you hear this kind of as is around the side pulling the building.
Can that be troll?
So you're outside.
Yes.
Archie's like flying around somewhere.
Is he a cat?
Yes.
Owls are
Need that or not?
just
He's basically right on the side
He's an owl
of the
cat.
building there. The troll.
Yes.
As you come out, you hear it and you see it, and you kind of like. What do you want to do?
I will.
Easy noise. Sorry, I like tickled my throat there.
I wasted a first level
No,
spell
I'm
slot
gonna
identifying a fucking rock.
Chromatic orb.
You guys can see him, by the way.
I can.
Oh, those of you who can see, rather. So, really just
Kushagra.
Vignar and Kushagra.
I'll chromatic orb him.
Yeah, it's too far for you to see.
Yeah,
fire.
I figured.
Okay,
Thought he would have been really close in person.
charge up an orb.
Yeah.
Roll me attack roll.
That's a 13.
Dude, the die. The dice. 10 dice.
It splashes against the troll to no effect. As it, it's going to charge towards you.
I'll bonus action blades on into my thing as I'm like,
Okay, so he runs at you.
yeah.
He's going to get a couple
going
attacks.
on?
You guys can see this. Yeah, he'll move up right over to you. He's going to take 2 claw attacks at you.
Try me, boy.
18
Nope.
and a 20.
Nope.
Both miss.
Hell yeah.
And he's going to try and bite you with his last attack. For a 23.
Shield.
Like,
I have him. Run. Go.
yeah, what do you guys want to do? You see this troll, you see Lucian kind of like,
What's going on?
We're going.
Vignar, take her.
Yep. Just gonna start bolting out of the
you
house.
grabbing Tim, bolt out, okay.
Do I know about the troll?
I mean, you can hear it.
Yeah.
V,
Yo.
just point me in the direction.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot blind
All
behind
right.
me as I
Roll
run
me
back.
the attack roll,
hold your
disadvantage.
cannon out.
Don't you lose him?
So as Vignar like runs out with you, you're just kind of like, ah!
Wait, I mean, isn't
Disadvantage?
Vignar holding the cannon? Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
helping and canceling?
You're blind.
out? Just saying.
Just holding Tim like a fucking.
Yeah.
Fire!
There's still a lot
No
of like
right for
range of
The gnome
things.
shotgun.
13.
You have no idea what you hit, if you hit anything. So you guys are running out. It's been you're waiting.
I'm going
Kushagra,
out second last,
Second
guys,
last.
just in case he needs healing.
Okay. Barrett, Shagra.
Barrett, you're next. Let's go.
I'm just gonna hold onto your shoulder and have you lead me out.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Can I get one of those?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Or...
lead the way.
For Barrett?
Is he right in front
Oh,
of
is
the
he
door
going to
there?
start flying right away?
I think so. Well, soon enough that it should be used.
What if I give Barrett the cap?
Anyway, there's some stuff here.
Barrett, get back in here.
Wait.
What?
Tune to
Oh, you do, yeah.
Okay, never
There
mind.
you go, guys.
No time.
There's a few things there.
Never
That'll
mind.
be useful.
There's
I don't know where my
no
other one of those is. It's around somewhere. Okay. Well, you have to like make a
I was
little
like,
thing.
what?
Yeah. You have to make a little thing. Shog, you're holding on to Barrett so far and leading him out.
So yeah, he's got his hand on my shoulder, and I'm gonna head out of the hole, and we're gonna try and slip to the
yeah,
right
like
of the
Lucian's
shoulder.
blocking the troll, so you can get behind it and like
Yeah.
get around if you want.
Yeah.
You can make an attack if you like.
Are we doing like initiative?
You
or are
have
we just,
not really
is it just
initiative for this.
open?
It's kind of loose right now.
Okay. I think I'm gonna if we can move past it.
Mhm.
Pause to see if it takes an opportunity attack.
It won't right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're able to get
I'm
past.
gonna move out of its range, and I'm just gonna say, Barrett, now's the time. You need to fly up. You need to get out of here.
I'm gonna.
Just fly up and hover.
I'm just gonna give Tishagra a hug and be like, "Don't die." And I'm just gonna pop my wings and I'm going straight up.
Okay. Can't see you. Just fly blindly.
Just
If you can
60
move,
straight up.
My mini just
Yeah,
on
that's
the
kind of
other
like-
side of the about 10 feet away. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I didn't know where it was facing. It has to face the troll.
Naturally.
Come on.
You're right. You're right.
Am I able to make this an
You're
attack?
in
For it. Roll me an attack roll.
I got you.
Don't you worry, fix it.
Yes. Second blades. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
Roll
yeah,
damage.
brother.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Love it. What? 6 plus 4.
Come on, Barrett, get back here.
I know, right? And then I was like,
Yeah.
never mind.
we're
Go,
doing
leave.
so good otherwise.
Or remember this.
That's 20 psychic damage.
20. Nice.
It should be a blind wolf.
Okay.
Um,
So that's all you can do at the moment. Davina, you're the last one in at the moment. Oh yeah, Whisper's not actually there yet, but the model is.
I
Nope, couldn't get her out.
I'm gonna.
go out and I stand next to the hut and like far enough away, but I wait.
Gonna be outside of the wreckage, or
Yeah, to
Okay.
make sure Gaius makes it out.
all right. Are you doing anything else? See
Um,
this giant troll, Lucian, kind of like fending it off with his skills.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on it actually.
All right.
Troll of the dead?
Wisdom.
Troll.
It is a
Been a
wisdom
minute.
saving throw.
Addition 9 minus 1 8.
Nope.
2d12.
2d12.
Woo! That is so hefty.
It's a beast.
Okay, that's a 9. 12 and a 9.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
21
Max
damage.
damage.
Yeah, 21
points
damage.
of damage. Boom! It's just like,
Cantrip?
like
Yeah.
See-
For a peck?
okay. Gaius next is going to drop the hut as he runs out, and it's kind of like
You do.
he has to make an athletics check to get out.
Do it, boy. No.
Am I able to cast guidance on it?
Plus, you have to touch him.
Am I within 30 feet of him?
Wait,
Yes.
actually, I'm pretty.
Plus,
But you
No, I'm
can't
thinking of something
see it.
else.
Someone tell me.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you guys are like.
I'm a little preoccupied.
As
Well, if Gaius
he's
yelled
trying to
out-
step out, the building collapses. He's kind of like, no! Half of his body gets trapped. He does take some damage here as well. Okay. Not
Pull him out,
terrible
it'll
for
be
damage, but he is completely pinned right now.
Oh
by,
god, his
by-
legs!
As like the building crumples down, he tries to leap out, and like half of his leg gets trapped, and then like more stuff falls on him, and basically he's to the waist, like flattened out, kind of like run, Lucian, run! He's gonna cast slow
You don't have to see them for much.
on.
I don't have to see them for Flash of Venus, but I also don't know what's happening. I think this
Oh, he can't without. Actually, he probably could just get the troll. Yeah, he can. because it's like a box. So he's going to cast slow in a 40-foot cube, just the trolls affected,
Yeah,
and that is a fail. He's going to be slowed. Do you want to put a little slow or a magic thing if there's no slow on the troll? As it kind of like... It's winding up. But as he's doing it, you see his wounds kind of like healing up.
That's all for naught.
Oh, yeah, it was the magic. There it is.
Yes. Okay. All right. So that's like kind of one round. What do you guys want to do next? Barrett, you've flown up into the air. You hear, stuff happening behind you, or below you rather.
I'm gonna try to get him out.
You're gonna try and go for Gaius. Okay. I'm just gonna get an idea for what everyone wants to do, and then we'll just do it all.
I'm gonna just try to focus on where I can try to hear the troll, and I'm gonna try to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay. Oh, you're also in demon form.
Barrett, no!
Yeah, it's demonized.
There's too many friends nearby.
Okay, roll me an attack roll, disadvantage. You're pulling for Gaius, Timdell, and Vignar. Yeah, you can
Blind shot, baby!
going for another blind shot. And are you?
Javelins into it.
So
Okay.
that's a
You're gonna turn and throw.
That's a 19 with disadvantage for the first one,
Yankees.
Nice.
Hits.
and the second one. Oh wait,
No. Okay.
second
Low
one,
rolls. Low rolls.
that is a 21 with the disadvantage for that one.
For the second.
For the
blast.
second blast.
Also hits. Yeah.
16 and 12 plus 8.
20. Still great.
20. Not
Still
21.
great.
Yeah.
Still
Only
great.
3 to hit on the X.
Yeah.
God damn.
So
And then bonus action recall. Yeah.
I'll roll
The
for-
first one is 6 necrotics and 15 piercing. That was double 6s.
Nice.
Nasty.
Alright,
I guess I'll roll my attacks.
The other
You're just doing it.
the next attack is 4 necrotic and
Fucking crazy damage.
4 and then 8
And then I did 14 force.
total.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alright.
with the 2.
Is it alive?
Oh yeah, he's beefy.
I'm stabbing it.
Go
Flame
for it.
blade.
Oh,
That's
bro.
actually
Roll.
sick,
Yeah, that
bro.
was, yeah.
There you
So
go.
that's a 23.
Yep.
So that means.
And then you can roll me a strength check as well at some point, Davina.
I'm gonna. So we were saying what we're doing during the whole round. I'm gonna run around and try and help Davina. And
Nat 20.
Okay.
They don't
Nice.
need-
I mean, you can
That's
still,
purple
as you like
dice.
kind
I
of.
main
Nat
thought
20.
is not to get all the
Yeah,
blind
this
out.
dice.
So like I'm
So,
running over, she's
21.
already pulling them out. I'm
Yeah, you see him like, or her like yank Gaius out.
them out.
Who's the damsel here, Gaius?
Truly. Yeah.
Right now,
Eight-
him. Honestly, he's being
8 magic slashing, then 5 fire on him.
8 magic slashing, 5 fire,
And then another
I'm
roll.
7 foot
Another
tall.
slash.
6 feet.
Ah,
5.
everything's rolled like shit,
I
man.
feel like Gaius is like
It was not good.
short
It was a
king
3
energy.
I picture Davina's just all that.
Yeah, probably.
I just mean he has short king energy.
He's still
Davina's like
slightly
super
on his
lucky.
feet, but you see this troll is looking fairly fucked up. Like, really fucked up.
Can I throw a dagger at him?
You got an action? Go for
Do
it.
it, baby.
As you kind of like turn, skid, see Davina like yank Gaius out in one
Oh.
clean swoop, like one
Nice.
arm basically, like
I know, I'm just like,
pull him out like a child.
I
Like,
flick the log away.
I just imagine like one leg is
Does a
like
15 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Barely.
Then picks him up
Barely.
like I
just hits.
I can
Carry him
accept
in
Fire
barely.
carry.
Damsel
he's
style.
like
Roll damage.
Oh, if he wasn't in love before, he's in love now.
Bridal style.
hey,
Oh, actually, yeah, he's slowed, so -2, so yeah, it definitely hits. What was your total?
11?
No.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shit rolls.
22 points of psychic damage.
That'll do it.
Well,
As he
in that
like
case, I'm gonna
crashes
run up.
into the
I
house.
want to run up.
Stab him in the
face
face.
and stab him in the... No. Face. The brain.
Real second bitch.
We don't have time for the heart. Let's get out of here before the more come.
How injured is Gaius right now?
He's not terribly. His legs
Just got
bleeding.
trapped.
Okay. Does anyone need any healing? at the
No,
moment?
let's get out of here. Come,
Alright,
come, come,
okay.
come. We're following
Run.
after Vigar, who's probably already... Vignar's already running.
Alright.
Tim's just like shooting cannons in the air.
All right, so you guys are making where?
Go, Archimedes.
Where exactly are you heading? South or north?
South.
I guess we're going
Let me
south.
bring up the map right quick
Yes.
here.
So,
I need some sort of way of following somebody.
So Archimedes is gonna fly to you.
Okay.
Ah, what's that?
I'm also letting you know that we dispatched the troll. We're heading south. Archimedes is headed your way. Because he told me out loud.
Actually, go get him.
So yeah, you guys are on this little plateau.
We all hear that all at the same time.
Okay, so canon, I just want to say, like, unless I specify, it's always a broadcasted to everybody message. It just makes more sense. It's
Okay.
much easier.
Gotcha.
Perception with Archimedes.
Is he just going to Barrett?
Whenever
He's
I
going
hear
to Barrett,
something,
but then, like, you know, as soon as he gets there, then it's okay. Looking around.
He's going to be looking around, and then you're going to like. Are you holding on to him or just
I
trying to
don't
be
know,
near?
I'm
Like, because he's making like making noise.
yeah, I guess I'll follow the
Be very
sound.
vocal.
Oh, I mean that's relatively simple. We'll say for the sake of it, though, Archie's going to roll me a performance check.
Right
Barrett, you're going to roll me a. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be insight.
Literally.
Well,
Wait, he's saving throw against
Insight is a wisdom.
It is wisdom based.
But I actually have a +3 on my
11.
insight.
Okay, he's doing
10.
an adequate job. 10.
10.
Okay, you guys are doing an okay job. As he's kind of.
It just has to be forward.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you can hear and kind of follow that direction. But he's flying southward,
Correct.
and he's going to be looking for more stuff. Roll me
Correct.
perception.
Which one's not?
It's just going to be normal because the fog's rolled in enough.
It's advantage.
So advantage but disadvantage. So normal.
would he be loud enough to get the attention of the trolls?
I mean, you guys don't know. Maybe.
8. Don't.
I mean, you hear him. He's like,
all of them.
"It looks clear. Let's go." As he,
Yeah, really.
so you're following along. The rest of you guys are running.
Yep.
Right. So you're running down the hill. As you do, you kind of get to the center of town where you see like the well, a few homes, things like that. You hear this kind of like.
Here we go.
What do we see?
What direction?
Let's see. Blind.
Perception.
Let's do a perception check for all of you guys
Not
with
blind.
disadvantage. Yeah, not the non-blind.
Disadvantage.
I think it's enough.
Well,
It's gonna be right up on you before
it's a
I
loud
say it.
bellow. It's hard to get a
3
sense of the
again?
actual.
Fuck!
Man,
Sorry.
your dice today. Big.
There are kids watching this show.
4.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys
well,
have no
they'll hear
idea
it.
where
We
this
swear.
this noise came from. What do you want to do?
I
11.
swear. By the
Let's keep moving.
moon.
Go
Yeah.
forward.
Okay,
Running
south
into the
or
fog.
south or north.
We're all going.
South.
I'm
Always
going
south.
Vignar.
Going
Vignar
south.
is
Heading
taking
south.
the-
All right.
Everyone wants to go south? We're going south.
Dang old
Every time,
self,
by the
Mike.
way, every time I hear something, I'm relaying it to you. Like,
Why?
Yeah,
are
if
so
you
bad?
can hear it, yeah.
Yeah.
So just.
Okay.
don't have to continue.
So you guys start running. Who's in the front at the moment?
I think it's Vignar.
Vignar? Okay, Vignar, you start running, and all of a sudden, through the fog, you just see this huge figure, like, about 30 feet in front of you as you're, like, mid-run. What do you want to do?
A javelin at his face.
Okay,
Okay.
do I hear it in front of me too?
You guys can get up an attack round. He's right there, though. Disadvantage. Do you want to make an attack, or just hold for now?
Am I
Firebolt, sure.
right behind them? Or
You're behind them, yeah. There's nothing engaged with them yet. He's about 30 feet away from you guys.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Guys, he'll take a firebolt as well.
17.
He's doing as well as you'd think he did. 17 hits.
Yeah.
I didn't want that one. I don't want that
23 to
die.
hit.
23 hits.
That was the Superman die. That's my good one.
Where did your dice go?
Would I take it?
Four.
Disadvantage?
If you are trying
If
to,
I can hear
what do you want to
it.
try and do?
18
Guiding
fire.
bolt? Yeah, he's
18
too far
fire.
away for your vision, but you can disadvantage guiding bolt.
18 fire damage.
18.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
9 magic piercing, 4 necrotic.
4 necrotic. Okay.
Yeah, 12.
12 to hit. 12 misses, unfortunately.
Second attack. Uh, 16 to hit.
Just hits, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
6 necrotic and 9 pierce.
9 piercing. Okay.
Dude, stop him.
And you missed. And
I missed.
you missed.
I
Okay.
had
it's
6
not hard.
6 psychic damage for
6
the first
psychic.
attack,
Sure.
and 8 psychic damage for the second attack.
Wow. That bonus attack.
Well, there's no sneak attack on that.
It's still alive, so it's going to charge towards you, Big, and get a couple of attacks here.
Okay.
So first 2 attacks
Those are all at advantage.
are claws. Oh, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
So that's A 26 on the first hit.
What's that?
26 on the first
Oh,
hit. 10 on the next one.
Oh no.
And then the bite attack is, that's cocked, a 23.
Yes.
So the bite hits and one of the claws hits.
He's raging.
3d6 plus 8 is fine. 4, 9, 10.
So he's mad about it.
So it's 18 points of slashing and piercing, but you're raging.
Yeah.
9.
It's all half.
You will not
So 9.
9.
But this troll's right up on you.
Always
You guys
on
get
those.
another round on him, but he's right up on Vignar right now.
I'm gonna try to once again focus on, and I'm actually gonna cast Vicious Mockery. I'm just
I think you might have to be able to actually
no,
see.
just within. Oh, you can see within range.
Yeah.
A little
No,
bit.
I thought I guess Eldritch Blast is the only one I don't
Alright.
need to see.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Get closer and pull the dead.
Okay. I'll make him make a save here. Oh, 15?
16.
Is the wisdom save.
Makes it.
Oh.
16?
16.
Hits.
The other one was a nat 20.
Ah.
And
It's though.
the other one. Oop. They're both 13, so that's a 13 plus 8.
Yeah, that hits.
21.
Do a fireball.
Firebolt.
The other 2 d10.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go in and do a green flame blade.
Okay.
That is 10,
Oh.
17 force damage.
22
Hits.
green flame.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
8
where am I?
plus 8, so 8 magic slashing and 8 fire.
Nice. Still standing.
And then I'll do a regular attack on him.
Okay.
There's a 26 and a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 14 to hit.
Oh yeah, you guys got him. Yeah.
Alright.
You guys flashed the fuck out of him.
Slashing, yeah.
You kind of like you guys break stride for a moment, but as a group, it just basically like explodes.
Just these
With, like,
green
so
balls
much
of fire
damage.
just- These green.
Except for like 2 of us. Who else missed?
Oh.
Just Davina.
No, just me.
I like to think like as I'm like running towards him, like sliding under, go like hamstring him.
You slide below. It's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so that troll drops. You guys continue to run.
I don't know if these are helping or not, but I'm trying to fight with his.
Just keep flying.
Keep flying.
You got
You're
it.
alive. We need you alive.
Follow me. Oh wait.
Hold on, Archimedes.
I take offense to that up.
So bad.
Forward, Vignar. Forward.
March.
No other way.
So you guys keep running.
Yes.
Vignar, as you get towards like the edge of town, where it begins to slope down into the swamp. Roll me another perception check.
Archimedes will also.
And yep. Disadvantage for you, both of you. So just regular for Archie.
That was almost
Okay.
a 20.
11.
You just see fog. You're not sure.
I'm gonna say, you got this, buddy. And it's actually a 7. Just in case.
7.
I
11.
know. but
Still just see fog. Yeah. 11 for Archie. Yeah, looks pretty clear.
All right, keep going.
Okay, so you guys
Can
run
I keep
down.
an ear out at least to see
Oh,
if
yeah.
I can hear like any.
Wrestling.
There will be vocals. Don't worry.
There's always
So as you guys begin to run down the slope, kind of like it's a little more difficult when you can't see, but you're sliding a little bit. You're like, ugh, ugh. This guy's kind of running behind you guys. You hear this loud bellow.
I know that sound.
Where's that coming from?
Front, left, right.
Say perception check. You guys could be able to tell like audibly, so everyone can make it, whether it's either behind you or in front of you at this point.
Regular?
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
Holy shit. 7.
17.
23, 17.
We ain't bound.
Shit. Can I get a kind of beat on?
No,
13.
Oh,
they're
that's
going well.
13, okay.
You want some anyway?
I need to.
Try.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
19.
1.
Okay.
A natural 1.
I have a whole
Say-
bag.
Tim, Kushagra, Barrett, you guys hear this
me.
bellow come from behind you guys, like back where the town is. And it sounds fairly far away, maybe like 100, 200 feet away.
Oh,
Okay,
Good.
we keep running.
keep moving.
It's
They're
about-
on our tail.
And yeah, I relate.
Okay.
How fast are they?
I mean, the chonky
We'll find
noise.
out.
We're not sticking around to find out.
Keep moving.
So,
Quickly.
So now that you guys, as you guys descend down, and you feel the kind of moisture hitting your feet again, as the fog is very thick through here.
Can you make a
Getting-
grease patch along the path?
Could have, like, I don't know, 20 long rests ago, but.
So,
Spent.
as you guys go down,
No, I
you
don't
see that
have
the
this
fog
one.
is very thick. You get about
It's got
maybe
oil.
60 feet of vision, Vignar.
Okay. Somebody saw oil?
Does anyone have oil?
It was on Ooze before.
Oil in a swamp is like a drop in a bucket.
And Vignar, as you're in the front, you begin to descend down, and you realize that there's more water. You're like at your knees already, and you can see the path. You can see water over top of it. You look beyond, you see the trees almost seem to have engulfed a large percentage of the path, and it is dense ahead of you.
This is not the way we came.
It might be the way we came, but it's different than the way it was before.
We're in her swamp now.
Ursula's closing off the swamp around us.
Does not bode well.
Vignar, what do you think we should do? Do we stand fight, or do we try to fight our way through the swamp?
Don't know. Both suck.
Both suck.
Perhaps we can just gain a little bit more distance and we can put up a shield and rest. She cannot track us anymore.
I will watch the rear. Guys just turned the complete
Rest
opposite
in-
direction right now.
Pool of water.
I'm not saying here now, but we'll trudge on a little bit more till we get to a dry patch.
Okay.
What if there's no such thing?
And
We
can
need
trek-
someone to guard the blind, and we need someone to defend as a rear guard.
I can guard the blind.
Okay.
We'll take
You
the
and
rear.
I will take the rear guard. Vignar, you get them to safety. You lead them through the swamp. You know
Right.
swamps better than anyone.
Guys, go with that.
Do my best.
Okay.
And we'll go where I am
I'll
needed.
relate
He's in
everything.
He's going to be in the front.
I'm
Is that where we're going?
pretty much 60 feet above everybody, just like.
Hey guys, how's it going down there?
I'm the, like, interpreter on the scene.
Apparently we got some trolls in the swamp. And,
But don't you worry about it. Vignar knows where we're going.
Alright.
Going
I'm gonna
downtown.
side by side
Ashton.
with Chadius
Ashton.
Maximus here.
Yeah,
and we're
that's
gonna-
right.
Can you
Where's
make
David
me
Aston?
a wisdom saving throw for Archie? As you
Wisdom
hear this cackle escape from the bowels of the swamp.
Uh-oh, wisdom saves. Here we go.
Chadius Maximus, don't bail
Archie!
it up. Oh no!
One.
It's like a 3.
It's a 3.
Basically.
Bag, Archie. Well, how many times I
might
have to
just be
watch
scared.
my
He
pet
just might be scared
die?
real bad.
Takes 8 points of psychic damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How did you know where we are?
Yeah,
It's-
it's
I think
one
this is
health
more
point.
Left?
No,
Oh,
that's
he
all
has one
in
health.
general.
What?
Yeah, he's just got 1 hit point.
No.
Whisper has nothing. You can get
This is the difference between a Pact of the Chain
Right.
Yeah.
And
and a fine familiar, a little friendly little
As he's
owl.
kind of like,
Yeah.
Lucia, what the heck would... As you just hear this like pop, and you're completely blind.
Can I
in the air.
recognize the pop of a familiar popping out of existence?
We'll say for the sake of it, yeah.
I'm gonna go straight up 60 more feet.
Okay. You can't see anything, so you just
Yeah,
keep
I'm
flying
just
up.
going
Good.
straight up.
You hear the kind of like...
What's going on? Is Ursula up there?
I think Archie just pops.
Lucian?
He's gone.
I'm getting out of dodge.
I mean, you get out, you waited for us on the other side. Get to the road and we'll meet you there.
I don't know where the
Going
road
straight.
is.
Keep going the way that you are going. Fly straight.
Oh, but you don't know how long.
time do we have on our blindness?
Like
24 hours.
Full day.
No, we've been blind for a few
For
hours
like
now.
2 hours.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 22 hours left approximately.
Just fly around for 22 hours.
That's so rough. I'm sorry, I don't know how to guide you right now, but there's
Should I-
trolls on our back and we need to fight our way out of this swamp. You stay safe. We'll meet you soon.
Barrett, if you can get out of this alive, that's what's most important right now. And not only that, you can let our people know that we're stuck here.
Yes.
She says that.
That's
Wait, can I not say that? Can
You,
I
you
not?
can you can
say
you can
to
only
me,
talk to
I have to
Kushagra.
say it
Can
to him.
you tell him that I said all of that?
Timdell says that you should stay alive.
Where am I meeting you guys?
You don't know, and we don't know. Just stay alive. Just Stay up there.
Fly
Stay
south.
safe. Fly south. You got.
If we get a long rest
Magnets,
in, we'll be
right?
able to send a message to you.
I'll be able to send a message and hopefully get rid of
I'm just gonna
Fly south for
We can use sending
1
a
hour.
rest.
Drop down and land, and try not to die, and we'll find you.
I can send you a message.
Just fly as far as you can.
I'm just gonna go the way that we were going, and I'm just gonna
It's gonna dash away. All.
Make me a survival check.
No, losing up.
You are flying blind.
yeah.
Your sense of direction could be anywhere.
Yeah, I'm 120 feet up, so at least I won't like hit a tree.
Hey, you know that.
Oh, you almost hit a tree there, bud.
The rolls.
Oh god, did he
The
hit a tree?
rolls.
The rolls on this side of the
3.
table are not
3.
It's good.
Okay.
And me
Yourself.
too.
Three's a tree. You hit a tree.
Tree's a tree.
Tree's a treat.
One tree is larger
I'm
than
just-
all the other.
I'm just going.
Prepare first.
Nice bird tree you got there.
Yeah. Oh,
We're just seeing if that hit.
Oh, that's right.
My defense would have
Okay.
been burned to
Some
death.
horn-shaped gouges in the tree. I wonder where those came from.
How long are you flying? Well, we'll get that, but you're intended to fly for an hour?
No, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we'll keep crossing that. But
Yeah.
you just begin in a direction.
Yeah.
Okay. And just
We could lose him
straight.
forever.
Literally gone.
That's how I lost my
So you're about
first
60
dog.
feet up, correct?
120.
120, thank you.
Because as soon as I heard Archie pop, I didn't want anything
Nope.
to do with
Boop.
What was around that?
what was around. So I went another 60 feet up, and now I'm going
120 feet.
the direction that I think we were going.
Okay.
You think?
All right.
As you can do.
Rest of you guys, what do you want to do?
Stay around. And go
I'm on the
tower.
rear guard with
We're
Lucian.
tired.
Yeah, I'm just
Vignar is guiding
Oh my
the other three out of the swamp, and we're basically trying to keep them safe from the rear, but while still following from a distance.
All right. Are you guys working together to guide your way through? Is the question then?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you said you and Vignar at the front, correct?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Mistaken.
Vignar is leading
With Gaius.
the
Oh,
blind.
with Gaius.
Oh, we've got
Yeah, Vignar, Gaius,
I can
And
see
then
10
the
feet in
blind.
front of me if that helps.
Good job.
and then Lucian
Better
and I are
than
taking
zero.
up the rear guard, fighting off whatever's chasing us,
Okay, I gotcha.
trying to
You
make
can see what
distance. so that we
Trees
can
are like fell in front of you.
Dodge.
All right.
Before
Watch
that
your
happened,
footings.
Yeah, we're
Can I-
walking backwards through a swamp.
oh, it's only one willing creature. I cast guidance on one of you, whoever wants it.
Vignar.
Before we
Vignar.
leave, and guidance on Big Man.
Yeah.
We survive
So
all
you
right.
can add
Yeah, we
D4.
go through this fucking swamp.
D4.
Vignar has
Yeah.
like 3 people clambering onto him.
It is
It's like a dad
hands
with
on
kids
you,
hanging off of him.
Timdell on your shoulder.
I'll grab the guidance.
D4. Hanging off of this
Yeah,
giant
D4.
lizard.
2 of them are on your legs.
Ability checks and saving throws?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
All right.
Okay,
So if you're
so
Vignar, I can
survival check for
survive.
Vignar, and then the rear guard perception checks.
Oh, concentration.
Which one has it?
It's up to us to keep
Oh,
them safe.
Come on.
It's only for a minute.
Don't
Come
roll
on.
a 3.
It's also not on saving
if-
throws, it's just ability checks.
It's advantage because
Oh my
Gaius is
God.
helping you.
Oh, there we go. That's what we're talking about.
That's what I needed. Thank you. Not that I love to see it, but I love to see it.
Still on par with the
Oh
course.
my God.
I'm just not
It's
meant to roll.
like these
I-
things
Trevor,
are
Trevor,
like
leave
flashing, you know what I mean?
21 on survival.
25 for perception.
Did you just roll a nat- I gave him my dice and he rolled a nat 20.
Okay, use that.
Look-
Too late.
It knows it's nat 20.
It knows the sun.
Lucian?
Oh, my word.
With a nat 1.
No. It's not good. Okay, I mean, Gushag is looking with you, so it's not as bad, obviously. 25, nicely done. So, Vignar, as you just look at the path ahead of you, all of a sudden your eyes kind of like tunnel in, and you see this root path of trees. You're like, this isn't going to be easy, but you have got the guiding foot. So everyone needs to make me athletic checks on this path, but it's a very good path. Those of you who are blind, you're riding, so you don't have to worry about it.
I can see the ground in front of me.
You're fine then. Those of you who are blind, then then it doesn't matter.
I'm not,
All
I'm
right,
not in this situation.
then go for it. Yeah, regular. Athletics.
15.
There you go.
15, okay.
Maybe the nat 20 knocked out all
Oh
that.
yeah,
Maybe.
guys.
Not that bad,
Also-
Juju.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, good job, guys.
I'm thinking about burning this tray, yeah.
I'm gonna
We'll have a
trade
ceremony over it.
23.
Yeah.
We have
Superman died.
Yeah.
Never lets us down.
16.
Have you heard of the
16.
dice? The dice
18.
How about the dice?
Good
for
rolls.
The guys for
11.
Ready?
11?
You got it.
We
You
need
got
it. We need it.
Okay, so as you guys are like completely in line with Vignar, some of you kind of holding on to his tail almost, you guys begin to snake your way down this path. You hear this kind of like, Kashog, you're looking at the back. You see the shadows looming through like the fog that you've kind of made a wake through, leaving like a little bit of a longer trail. You see the trolls are running behind.
How
you.
many of them are there?
With 25, you see 3. They're spaced out from one another. They're not like clustered.
Fireball.
Yeah,
Yes.
Blast.
yeah.
Make some deck saves.
Throw it out.
Boys.
Nat 20 for 1.
Ah, Lucian.
Say that before you cast it. It's too late. It's already cast it.
14, and
You don't
then
wanna see it
so
again?
low, it's
You
embarrassing.
don't want to see it again?
So low, it's embarrassing. Yeah, well, yeah,
No, that was It's more like
It's just fun to roll dice.
literally
And
just
also
like we're running. Like,
15, 20, 28, 31.
31.
One that fell out.
It's gonna take 6 seconds and then be a lot of
Isn't there one that fell out?
One of them that passed.
Crazy.
Just bellows out. So again, they're about, like, what did I say, 60 or so, 100
it
feet
also
away.
Sets what anything else can be on fire. Will be on fire. With fire.
It's pretty damp otherwise.
It is a
You can see a few, like, sparks and things like that catching as you guys are still running
water
and following
falls
behind.
on
So you just
fire.
kind of, like, hurl that back and then just keep running.
Pollution
You hear
really
the, like,
got this swamp.
No.
Pollution.
Lucian, keep moving. Let's go.
Vignar, as you are continuing on the path, you see some of the routes that you're running across like move a little bit. You manage to stomp on one of them, and you kick yourself off to another ledge. But you're like, oh, that would have been a bad path right there. You take a hard left. Everyone kind of like running a little bit like east, almost directly east for a few, maybe 80 or so feet before you're able to cut south again. You find another route, and you can continuing on. So you guys go for about a half an hour at this like. You're running so fast pace. I'll need a constitution. Hold on a sec here. For keeping up a sprint. Yeah, we'll say constitution saving throw for everyone.
Cons.
They're all
Keep
been rolling
your
like
breath.
shit.
Keep your breath up with you. Guys gets a good roll there. You don't have to worry about
Oh
it
my
there, Tim.
God.
You're just riding.
No.
No.
Nat 1.
Again.
Jesus, brother.
How far away are they?
It's going to be a temporary exhaustion. The troll's about 100
No,
feet.
he's
Fucking killing me, man.
Oh, maybe 10 or 20. Like, you guys are in a pretty close
how would you roll?
snake.
1 plus 2 is 3.
4.
Yeah, it's not really the same.
17.
17's good. 4.
That was more of a
Okay,
character
so
choice. The
you
first
and
one,
Lucian
but I can't
are
see
beginning
it.
to like lose your breath a little bit. You'll take a temporary point of exhaustion that will go away on a short rest, but you are exhausted for the moment. After this half an hour, you're kind of like the air is heavy, the fog is thick,
I hate
the
that.
air is
Burn.
damp, and you're just like trying. You're struggling to catch your full breath right now, and the pace just continues as Vignar continues on. Do one more survival check for the last leg here.
Keep going, Lucian. We have to keep up with the others.
Did you see what I did like that?
I saw them up all the friends. It was really cool.
And
How
perception
long
check
have
for
you been
you
riding?
guys. About a half an hour,
Okay.
40
You
minutes.
use your
Guidance
D4
is guidance.
dice.
Already did.
Yeah, for the you're still looking at the
Yeah, rear guard.
So rear guard perceptions.
Is that disadvantage
10.
because we're
Okay.
temporary exhaustion?
Oh yeah, all skill
Did
checks
Gaius roll yet?
are disadvantage.
You're at disadvantage for all
No,
ability
no.
checks.
Wow, Lucian.
Guys, roll.
Guys, roll.
Yeah,
Yes,
just ability checks.
Yeah.
Oh
yes.
yeah, advantage for guys. Thank you,
Yes.
thank you. Good call.
11.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you're good.
20.
20.
Wow, way
Alright.
better.
15.
No, I think we should go this way.
Oh, you guys
You're
are
like, very,
Guys,
better
this is
path,
completely
yeah.
useless. Shut up.
15 for
Okay,
11.
so you 15 and
11.
Okay, yeah.
Shut up, guys.
You are looking back. The trolls are still at pace with you.
Yes.
15, I'll say you're able to see like they've healed from their wounds at this point because it's been like a while, but they are still continuing the pace. You do also see shadows looming left and right, but they are still behind your pace right now. You guys are still making good pace. These creatures aren't able to catch up to you. As
Lucian, we're almost
Vignar,
out of the swamp.
you continue
Don't
to
throw any
pick
more
up the step.
fireballs
I will
until we stand to make a final stand.
Like being that you guys are running through this and making your way,
I'm so close. That was so close.
we're about a third of the way to where you want to be, basically.
Vignar, you're doing
can't
very
roll that
well.
many
Let's
more
keep
ones, right?
going.
So after another half an hour at this pace,
Specifically.
Vignar like
No.
again. You
Guidance.
see like several roots or like tendrils of swamp basically trying to reach out to the path. You have to cut a few extra times to like avoid that, otherwise you're going to end up into some trouble. But your sharp eye is keeping you guys on a good path right now, and you guys are like
Eyes. Sharp eyes.
guidance on
This guy.
Ignar for the next one. Okay, so after that leg, one more con save for everyone running. And Barrett, you are continuing to fly.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
No, just ability checks.
Roll me another survival check.
Nat 20.
There you go.
There you
Nice.
go.
The highs and lows
Five.
today.
An athletics check?
No, Constitution
con.
saving throw.
18.
Okay, so you take a second point. Your speed is halved. Your legs are burning.
Have you rolled 5?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I would, like, I think I don't know what the DC is, so like I want to give you
14.
a but I don't think I would do
11.
You're fine.
it. Do you know what I mean?
You're fine.
Nat 20.
You're fine.
18.
18.
Not
Okay.
goddamn time.
As you're flying,
What do you do? What's the roll for you?
Survival
so
check.
yeah, you're at the second point of temporary exhaustion at the moment. So your speed is halved. If you guys want to keep this pace up,
I'll be.
Shogger's gonna have to he's gonna have to figure something out because he can't keep up with you guys
Line
at this
agility.
rate. As you guys are running, you feel like you're pulling Kushogger along at one point. Yeah, he's quick at short distances. Barrett, as you're flying, all of a sudden you're like, what time of day is it? Why am I feeling the sun on the front of my face? I am going the wrong direction. Completely wrong direction. You're going like northeast right now.
You can
So
always
I'm
try-
heading. I'm heading towards
Like the ruins, roughly.
Oh, I'm going.
You've been flying for like half an hour to an hour or so in the wrong direction.
18 on survival.
I'm gonna.
18, nice.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna try to see if they're still within communicate. Sugar's still in communication. I got turned around. I'm heading towards first fire now. I think. I'm gonna go there. If you guys are heading towards Avondale, I'll meet you guys there.
Okay. Guys, I haven't heard anything from Barrett. I think he's on the right path. He must be far ahead of us by now. He's probably safe.
Hopefully.
Don't worry about it. He's probably fine.
I'm out of the range.
He's out, you're out of
The
range.
opposite direction, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of turn myself.
Yeah, you hear no response.
Yeah,
So that you would know then, at least that you're going the wrong way.
yeah. I'm gonna just kind of try to adjust myself and go towards first fire.
Okay, I mean another survival check.
Come on, baby.
That's a 20.
Nice.
19.
19.
As if the smell of lavender wafts into your nostrils.
Drive me home.
Can't believe I'm there.
All of a sudden, you're kind of like, you feel your whole, your wings kind of turn your body and you zero in. You've got a very good sense of direction now of where you're going. So you're going straight, basically, like
Just barely.
almost directly south. Okay. 18 on the survival. You guys are continuing up. You're going to be at that slower pace due to Kushagra if you guys are sticking as a group.
Don't leave me! Please!
Won't.
I have a stitch in my side.
Which means it'll be at least one more to get out after that. But as Vignar is pulling you through,
Vignar, you
Go
take
on
the
without
man.
me, but take me with you.
You go on without me, but Lucian, you don't leave me.
I will not leave you. Davina.
Oh, he's got fire. I can hurt trolls, but I can't kill them without fire.
And I mage
Nar.
hand 10 pounds off of your shoulders.
as you are rambling through, you find you crunch down onto another root, trying to like stay near to the trees. When all of a sudden you feel this kind of jerk stop your motion as something wraps itself around your leg.
What's that?
It's a jerk.
Vignar, why did you stop?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Something's got me.
Okay, so you take a little bit of damage.
I know it's just one shot,
for
but
one.
the doof doof just
It
sounds
does sound so much better. Hit him with the doof
Hey,
doof.
Alright,
the
so
two shots could
3
equal
points
the
of
one shot.
slashing
It's like a double arrow
damage.
shotgun.
Slash, yep.
I
And
just imagine.
roll me a dexterity saving
Like a little
throw.
white,
That's
like a little
white
orb.
orb.
A yellow orb, yeah, like doof, doof.
Samus. Yeah.
Mega Man.
It's
Mega
heavy.
Man,
19.
Okay, you're able to like wriggle your leg free, but you do see that this like humanoid-looking mass of basically roots and vines and things like that begins to like emerge from either the swamp and the tree at the same time, kind of like. It's horrifying to look at. Are you gonna keep running or?
Blind people behind me. Stab at it a couple of times with the javelin.
Okay, roll me attack rolls.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna start going with my mace. I'm like,
Okay, roll me attack roll.
Yeah, can I hear what's happening?
Yep.
Yeah, so I did.
Disadvantage.
Second level.
You guys are right there.
Actually, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
oh yeah, you go ahead.
Guys,
Fireball.
What do we
still looking in the other direction. Or
I've
no,
got
right
you,
there
I've
with
got
you. Okay, that's a hit.
What do I
That's a hit for you guys.
5 necrotic.
That was a
9
That was a
piercing.
16.
You got a one?
You got a what?
5 and then 9.
No.
That was totally
Alright,
16.
so I
and
roll
I
it
know.
was just like, fuck you.
Disadvantage.
No, I can see 10 feet.
Is it within 10 feet?
14.
Yeah, because I run up to it. I'm
Oh,
like,
right.
Yeah, it'll be within 10 feet for sure. 14
Yeah.
hits.
Oh.
22.
Hits.
23 on the second attack.
Sneak attack.
Hell,
23 also hits.
Oh,
10 points fire damage.
10 fire.
Let's try and
5
No,
necrotic.
yeah.
Five necrotic, yeah.
And 8 piercing.
Uh-huh.
So if it's strength, they'll add your strength proficiency. So what's your strength modifier?
4.
Of 1, so yeah.
23.
23.
Oh
Holy
yeah, 4.
shit.
So
So
9.
you're adding your 4 to that.
Bada bing,
Okay,
bada boom.
13.
13 damage?
No.
Oh, to hit. Misses. As you kind of just whoa, sticks in the tree for a moment. Pull it free. What'd you get, Tim?
I'm stressed.
To hit.
I'm stressing out.
Like,
Like,
roll.
It's like you lost your mom
Man,
in the department
wow.
store, and you're like, "Mom,
The
guys."
rolls have not
there's
even.
so many times
It does manage to
I'm
survive this
watching these
round.
intense moments
I'm like,
from the outside,
far away
and
from
it's just,
but I'll
it's
be able
worse.
to go in and
I forgot to roll
Together
for
soon.
guys'
It's,
damage.
it's worse
He hit it with a
watching
fireball.
from the outside in.
11 damage. Okay, that'll take
You
it
lost
down.
your
Oh, yeah,
convention
yeah.
center at home.
It's like you're about to take another swing and it's like
You'll
reeling
find
back.
them
You see this like
outside
kind of tendril come out as like this fist
You'll find,
forms
I was
and
gonna say,
just
you'll find them like taking
blows an arm
pictures.
off before another fireball sends through it. And you hear guys, ha!
I thought you were behind us.
Quiet down, let's go.
All right, one more survival check.
Daddy V gets
Okay.
spoken. Oh, Daddy.
You hear this voice.
I got it.
However, roll me a
I do.
survival check.
Daddy, not.
Okay, 20.
Okay, nice.
You're at an advantage.
Two Russian. Guys.
What'd you roll?
Oh, guys, it's helping you.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16, making it 20.
Plus the 4.
Guidance.
Or I mean
already used
D4.
that.
Oh, okay.
Again?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm using those as soon as I get them.
Alright, perfect.
It's for a whole minute.
I
What's
use
the
them as soon
point
as
of
I get
having
them.
the spellbook open if I'm not?
I know, but it's concentrated for that
It's
minute.
concentration for that minute.
It's not a one-time use.
Yeah.
It's not like Bardic
You get
Inspiration.
up to
I haven't needed it.
Yeah, it
Really,
lasts
it's
for
been-
like
Take your
10
guidance
minutes or
and
something like that. All right. You do hear this voice call to you, though. However, Vignar, as you see the path ahead of you, and kind of like you see this kind of cloaked, shadowy image of this hunched figure, like points out at you.
Roll that finger.
Oh shit!
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
How far is
this.
Maybe
Yeah,
about
sorry,
100 feet or so.
No, I like daddy.
D4 if you need it.
Doesn't work.
It's on ability checks.
Oh, it's not on ability check?
It's only
11.
ability
she? Not
checks.
on saving.
Oh, only on it. Oh.
What was it?
Suddenly, you like stop in your tracks as you are absolutely terrified for a moment as you see Claptus standing in front of you. And all of a sudden, you feel yourself freezing.
Let's keep going.
Roll me another wisdom saving throw.
3.
Oh, no.
What'd you roll?
Two.
As you feel like the presence of Claptus all of a sudden right on you, and you feel this dagger penetrate into your eye. You take 5, 10, 15. 14 points of psychic damage.
I thought Vignar was gonna lose his eye. That'd be so perfect.
What do you guys want to do?
Is she right? Do I see?
Vignar, why'd you stop?
No, she's way
No.
too far away. You only have 10 feet of vision.
Way behind.
There's no brain. Claptus is here?
You still see him, and you like with your other eye, he's right in front of. That's all you see. I believe you can still hear,
Where? And I'm gonna like
but you're frightened right now.
swipe my hand in like
Point me. Where is he?
Right
Can I
there!
dispel magic?
You can try.
I want to dispel magic on the.
I'm trying to like swipe the application.
1 second. What are you going to target, I guess, rather?
Um,
I'll look it up anyways, because I'm going to need to.
would it be ooze?
There's no magic on him.
Fuck.
Why have we stopped?
Does
I'm
magic-
like
The trolls are
I'm like-
gaining.
I'm
Let's keep moving.
I'm swiping in front of his face right now. With
Are
my-
you just shooting?
No,
There's
I'm
nothing
literally
there.
going
Let's
right
keep
now.
There's nothing
going.
there.
Can I just
No.
spell magic on him? Like, since it's in his mind?
Sure.
I don't know.
Give it a whirl.
Do what you wanna do. Bill.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna try.
Show us what to do.
Do what you wanna do.
Okay. What level?
Third.
Okay. Make me an ability check. Use your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
15.
All of a sudden, you feel like this vanishing of this, and you see the swamp ahead of you, and you feel the presence of everyone behind you, kind of like pushing you forward as well. And the path again emerges. You see the shadow kind of like vanish.
Ignore, keep moving! They're gaining on us!
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, guidance.
Fucking clutch.
Athletics checks. One more time.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody
You're- You guys are at disadvantage still because you're exhausted.
Oh, shit, I keep
Lucian,
There you
Chakra.
go.
Oh, I got a disadvantage as well?
Yeah, you guys are still exhausted.
Ah!
There you go.
15, 19. I just had to tilt it this way.
11.
Yep.
5. Okay. You're
My dice rolling is too powerful. 15.
Okay, you guys continuing on for about maybe 20 or so minutes. You feel like the coolness of the edge of the swamp nearing when Davina all of a sudden just drops into a hole. You see her like disappear into the water with a splash.
Oh, you can see within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, what do I see?
Darkness, clouds, I guess. I don't know if it would let you see through like murky dirt to be on.
It's true.
You see like X-ray vision.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, alright.
Sorry.
Can you see through walls would be the question.
yeah, you can. You can see literally anything around
Alright.
you. It's
10 feet.
In that case, what you see is this like vine monster thing right in front of you as it kind of like begins to wrap its arms around you.
Yeah,
oh no, I've been there.
We've been there.
Hey,
it's a matter of
for a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit of damage.
We all see this.
Why are we stopping?
5 points of slashing.
Davina went in a hole.
Okay.
Gaius, take her.
Not here, Gaius. Timdell.
Blah!
Dive into the hole.
Okay.
We would go get
I'm gonna stand over the hole, real worried, like
As you dive in, you
Not
feel
go
like
back
this
in.
large presence. Like the hole is probably about 10 feet or so.
ready to grab something.
You feel this large presence enter like
Big Nars entered the
Is
chat.
she like grappled or anything?
she is.
Alright.
Say
Uh,
for the chat.
Yeah.
Gonna rage and
I am
try
holding
and
my
pull
breath.
her out.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
With advantage. That would be an advantage.
I like you.
Raging?
Raging the strength.
Yeah,
checks
just-
are an advantage.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, strength
we did
checks,
it.
yeah.
It's a 16.
With guidance.
16. You're able to.
She probably can't concentrate on it. And it's only a minute long.
You feel that this like creature like release a whole bunch of bubbles as all of a sudden you are pulled from its grasp. You are still under the water, but you can swim up with her.
Get out.
And, like you guys emerge. Like Usk's kind of like got Davina like across his shoulders, you know, a little bit as you kind of hoist you out. You're both completely soaking wet, more so than you were already, being through this swamp.
Guys, what's happening?
I'm just like coughing a little bit.
She's out. She's out. We can go. We can go.
Let's keep moving.
Guidance.
I'm gonna start then.
Those. Are you taking the lead again? Okay.
Yeah.
As you've got the path, so you kind of like push to the front a little bit.
Fireman carrying.
Literally,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
not gonna
part
hurt
of
the
the
No, definitely.
Guidance is such a great cantrip.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like hanging
So
over, like-
Lucian and Kushaga are still in the back. Roll me perception checks. Disadvantage still because y'all are foggy and you're exhausted.
Brother.
7.
That one.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Plus
7 and
8,
one.
which is a 9. So, alright.
So as you guys are continuing to run along, you're like glancing back, but you're focused on what's ahead of you as you can
We're
kind of
almost out.
feel the edge of the swamp
We
like
can make
nearing.
it. We're gonna
Maybe
make it.
10 more minutes or so when all of a sudden you hear this kind of like
Oh,
feet
shit.
from your head. And like the sound of that grabs enough attention for the rest of you guys to hear, and you just see this massive Banderhob standing right beside you guys. So it's-
I'm going
so you
to
was
grab
one, two, three.
Kushagra and then Thunderstep. Oof, 90 feet.
Unfortunately, this thing gets the advantage because you guys did not see it coming, so it has an opportunity to attack you guys first before you can react.
So I gotta not get hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's gonna try and bite you, Lucian.
Yeah, bite me, bitch. I dare you.
That is a
Yeah.
21 to hit.
That will hit me.
Oh
No shit.
Oh.
It immediately
21.
grapples and then you're swallowed and then you can't do anything and then it teleports
Play for a minute.
no. That's exactly what's coming.
And we're going back.
You take 21 points of piercing damage, and you are indeed swallowed.
Oh no. It's not fun, is it?
As you see, like, this creature just kind of... What do you guys want to do? Swallow Lucian completely.
I'm gonna stab into the Vanderhub.
Okay, let me attack roll.
Guys, what's happening?
Oh, Lucian! He's pissed.
That's not a very good explanation, Gaius.
This is a 14 hit.
14 misses.
How far behind is it from the front of the pack?
10 feet,
Oh,
maybe
so I can see
15.
it.
Ooh, nice.
Like, you guys are in a pretty quick, like, little chain, yeah.
I'm gonna manifest echo at its position and then switch positions to that.
Okay.
Nice.
Sick.
The old bait and switch. Yeah.
And
I think it's a fishing rod.
Guys are going to release a chromatic orb at 3rd level.
That's fucking sexy.
17 hits.
I know, right?
5d8.
Oh, that's
Five.
they just make Callan
Fire.
Well, that's
Fucking
good.
fire, boy.
Burn that bitch.
15.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
16.
You don't know what I'm capable of.
13.
I was, but it's only last
I was making fun of you.
It's not for a
Echo
long time.
behind you.
21 points of damage.
Oh, so even if you did
Yeah.
shield, we would have hit you anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Release him!
I thought your AC.
Okay.
We're like,
It was like
Stabbing with the javelin.
Yeah.
On the attack rolls.
Nice when I am. Blazing.
Yeah.
Get up to 26. You know?
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
It's.
When I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just roll for the second one.
I'm done with this now.
This bit is over.
21.
Also hits.
1 necrotic on the first, and
Yeah, I know what you mean.
14 piercing,
14 piercing.
The ring is fresh.
2 necrotic on the second, and 9 piercing.
Sorry, 1 second. I didn't have it open. 9 piercing, 2 necrotic. What was the first bit? Sorry.
1 necrotic and 14 piercing.
Damn. Damn.
Dude.
The creature is still standing afterwards, however.
Can I slash into it while
Yep.
I'm sitting in there?
I'm gonna do a blind.
Is it
Pat, pat.
at disadvantage or no?
It's ability check, so
really
no.
bad explanation.
Can I
Just
make-
ability checks.
Can I make my bonus attack as well as
Yep.
my regular attack?
Absolutely.
Flame blade. 15 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh.
Hits.
Give it some heartburn.
Yeah, heartburn, baby. So that's 8 plus max damage, so 9 points of magic slash and then 8 points of fire.
Nice. Nice.
And then another attack. Dirty 20. 21.
Fuck. I meant to say, I think you actually are at disadvantage. No,
Am I
you're just technically
I'm like grappled. Yeah,
Yeah, never mind.
yeah.
You're not incapacitated?
No, not yet.
Not until I get digestion.
You would have disadvantage
Yeah,
if you were using
I'm thinking.
magic
I'm thinking
attack.
restraint.
Correct, yeah.
I always think
Which was
restraint.
what was getting
It's not
Davina was
restrained, it's
using
just
magic
grappled.
attacks.
You're just grappled.
Are you sure? Because I thought it was restrained. I was like pretty sure it was restrained.
We were
Oh yeah,
waiting
blinded
for-
and restrained. You're right.
Yeah.
So these are at disadvantage. My apologies. Blinded and restrained.
Alright, so let's do the first one, which was
Just
both
reroll.
rolls. Okay.
This is fine.
I was making
18 and 12, so dirty 20.
Okay, still hits. Yeah.
Okay, so can we keep the same amount of damage then
Because
for the first one?
Sure. Yeah. See if it still hits. It still hits.
Okay.
What was
So that was max
Yeah,
damage.
that was perfect.
It was 9 and then plus.
Oh, my bonus action was a plus 8, 24 to hit.
Nice.
Yep.
And just
There you
move
go.
this tray sideways. Another dirty 20
Damn, homie.
for 6 points of
As you're just
slashing.
like-
Max slashing. Yeah.
6 points.
Correct.
6 second damage.
Sneak attack?
If he's not incapacitated.
Nope.
Okay, then I will take the
Yeah,
attack.
get him. My boy Blue. Blue.
17 altogether.
17. Still standing.
12 from me.
12.
I will toll the dead.
He's almost dead.
Toll the dead.
Wisdom.
Yep.
16. Saves.
So close.
He is so near death, but he does manage to survive. As you see it kind of like blood flying off it. You see it like open up its mouth for a moment. You see Lucian's leg for a moment before it kind of slurps it back up and then vanishes in a poof of smoke. And you hear the kind of like only perception checks.
Which way?
Which way?
Whatever you
I'll
want.
be slashing at him again.
Okay.
You won't
It's advantage.
Can we do it for hearing?
Wait, you're also going to take necrotic damage.
11.
Yeah, this is for hearing, yeah.
Hearing? Okay.
Oh.
11. I'm
Would it be
assuming.
disadvantage?
You take
Oh,
10
right
points of
there.
necrotic damage as well,
Yeah, for
as you are
us,
being
we can't
burned.
see so-
Oh no. 9.
9. Still.
Give me a
Ooh, okay.
11 doesn't hit, correct?
Misses.
But
At disadvantage, you got a
that
20,
does
so you got
26.
to
Dude.
26 hits.
That do hit.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Fucking kill it.
I rolled a nat 1 for his stealth, so we're not going to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Cool, I rolled a nat one as well.
So it's 5 fire and then 7 points of magic slap.
So as you like feel this kind of like, you just stab up, and you feel this kind of like crunch as you penetrate through bone, and you hear this kind of like before you kind of carve out of this creature as it like you burst forth, and you're just completely soaked. You guys see this like basically Lucian just emerged from this thing as you see it kind of like
split, and Lucian just like stands up in the middle of the swamp. Like,
I will misty
Escape.
step back towards that.
okay, nicely done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my free one. I forgot him. Thank you.
If anything else is on you? Okay. I know. You saw all of that happen. He was not being sneaky at all.
I hate these guys off so much.
They're literally the biggest thing we've ever faced.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think so
Including the
too.
dragon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
no,
honestly,
literally.
including the
At
dragon.
least the dragon's like up front and like.
You're like, I know
fuck
what it
you.
is.
Break shit and burn things down.
So as you rejoin the rest of members, you feel like Riot's kind of like slap onto you. Didn't say anything.
We're good for now.
Hello?
You leading on?
Going.
Let's
Is
go.
there anyone around me right now?
Oh, sorry, Tim. Picks you back up.
Hello. I'm so low.
I hate this!
You feel like this like thing just pop onto the back of you as he puts you on top onto Vignar.
Let's keep moving.
Are you okay to carry us both?
Or you're carrying Davina.
He's carrying me still. He has a
I
pony.
realized when I did the echo stuff, I dropped her.
Yeah.
It was like
So I'm like,
almost
"Oof."
new.
Yeah. Like into the mud. You're like, oh.
Oh, you're like middle, like my hero.
All right, you're safe. Bam. You're safe. Bam. You're safe. Bam.
Way to ruin the moment, dick.
So, as Vignar, you continue to lead on. You guys pushing through. Eventually, you find you hear this kind of like as you are on a path. You see it heading left. You see it heading right from where you're standing.
Is it like
you have
a
a good
main-
enough sense that you know where south is. You turn. You look. You see the path leading up, ascending out of the swamp. However, standing on the path, you see this large, kind of like most of the trolls you guys have seen have been like really thick and meaty. This is like gangly and like gnarled looking. You see long tendrils of like sickly hair looking as it just looks down towards you guys and kind of like
Wendigo.
What's behind door number 2?
Look to your right.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to my right.
Roll me a perception check.
You're like,
That's
This way?
Yeah.
I see that. No, I don't
Fuck
like that.
that.
15.
15 to your right. You don't see it, but you hear the kind of like sounds like at least one, possibly two more trolls, maybe a couple 100 feet away.
This path
That
will be
one,
going.
This one is heading towards. This one south is this gangly creature. North is where the sound of more trolls would be. Barrett, every now and then you just keep hearing like emanating from the swamp.
Oh shit!
I wish you could hear like us like fighting them, you know?
It's okay.
Like,
We have a secret weapon. I'm gonna call down Barrett. Barrett, come down. We need your help. Barrett? Barrett? I've lost track of Barrett. No, it's been over an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's definitely been longer now. It's almost been 2 hours, I suppose.
That's very.
Oh
I
no,
mean,
he's
and
flying
and
around blind.
And I'm traveling at 60 feet every year, so I'm
You
I'm
flying into a building, you're gonna be like,
I'm 120 feet up, so
I don't know how you're gonna find the rest of the story.
Oh,
This is
we
fucked.
just like happened to like fly by Marcia's window, like.
yeah.
that's where my vision comes in.
What do you want to do?
Oh, hello.
We got carrion vision.
What's going on, Oos?
what is it, Vicky?
I mean,
we're gonna fight the
Vicky,
trolls we know.
Gonna take the right path.
The right heads back to Swamp Town, just so you know.
Don't take
No,
that.
we gotta go through.
Yeah.
We're going through the big gap.
Oh my
Let's go
god, why
carefully.
do you do this?
As
Let's go-
it
let's go
sees you,
easy.
you see it. You're probably about 80 feet away from it right now, kind of like.
Where is it, Usk? Vicky.
Right in front of us.
Hold our position. Let's wait until everybody's out of the swamp. Easy now.
what is it?
It's a freak troll.
Very
It's
nasty
big.
looking creature of some kind. It's tall, probably about 11 feet or so, and kind of like
Slenderman?
it's green skin, huge like gaping, pussing wounds, kind of like oozing with sort of like rot and things like that. It's a kind of like
I think I know what this is.
I know exactly.
long,
what this is.
gangly nose.
Stay
No
the
idea.
fuck away from it.
You guys are just standing there at the moment. It starts to run towards you. All of a sudden, it's like way faster than you expected immediately. It's the same speed as you guys, basically.
All power up by a shadow blade.
It starts to run towards you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start fucking javelins at it.
All right. Roll me attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw
Disadvantage.
my shadow blade at it.
Okay. Gaius is
Oh,
rolling
that's
nothing. He's gonna. Nice.
Let's go.
Wait, that's not a max.
He's actually gonna cast slow on this and try and slow it down.
Oh, it's good.
No, he's good. The guy's gonna cast the whole thing.
It works.
It's good.
Good job.
Which is great. It lowers its AC as well.
Fuck that dude.
And
Fuck you guys.
speed
Good
is
job.
half.
Oh, thank God.
So it's like
Shadow blade at
running towards you guys. Attacks.
14?
14 does hit now.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Because it's
now,
-2
which is
AC,
disadvantage,
yeah.
Still, that's still low. Guiding Bolt.
You
Well,
might need
points
to be able to
psychic
actually
damage.
see the target for guiding bolt. I'm like pretty sure
It's
you
an
have
attack
to.
roll, so you should be able to do it with disadvantage, like any
Yes,
other
Let their
spells are a
guiding
little
force
bit
of
different.
God finds your path.
Yeah, like any other attack roll, you should be able to do
As
it.
long as it says target within range and not target you
Yep.
can see.
Within range.
Yeah. 12
Wait,
points of
I'm
psychic
gonna
damage.
hold my side blade until either the guiding bolt hits
I was
or
literally
somebody
about to
else
be like-
is within.
Alright.
Come on.
If he's playing
Roll
crits
again.
again.
Okay.
After this-
How
So-
many dice am I rolling?
You get an extra dice for each one that you would roll normally.
Okay.
So it should be 4d6.
Okay.
Choice of those is just maxed. Don't roll it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So you roll
Take the
So-
highest
So
d6
3d6.
out of those.
Yeah.
And don't roll it.
So you roll 3d6, one of them, and then there's an. So
One
it's
of them's a
3d6 plus 6.
It's either 2d6
The highest
necrotic
D6
that you roll or 2d6 piercing that you roll.
Y'all are saying a lot of
Yeah,
numbers.
Sorry,
You need to chill out.
Again, it's 2d6 necrotic, 2d6 piercing,
One of those is max.
You can pick one.
whatever one you want.
Okay. Okay. We got a
Damage. Fuck. Stressing.
No.
we got a
Seems a little bit fucked. That was 12 psychic and the shadow blade.
17 piercing.
17 piercing.
And
Which I guess I am enjoying the calculator, to be honest, right now. It's just nice. Okay. So as you see this javelin like pierce into the creature, and you recall it afterwards, you see it kind of like... The necrotic seems to have no effect against it.
Alright.
So I've done
What does he have? What does he have?
Hits.
Okay.
Necrotic.
Did you
So
max out necrotic?
Sure did.
Yeah. I would have tutored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody's okay.
Doing
Absolutely.
so I did 12 psychic damage with that.
Five.
Yep, I got
And
you.
then
I
I'll
got
do
you.
a second attack with it as well.
Go for it.
I want to see Lucian.
So what's that?
Crit a
25.
fireball.
25 hits.
I want to see Lucian crit a fireball. Oh no, that's fair. Yeah.
And that's 9 more points
I
of
just,
psychic
I just want to
Max
see.
damage
I just want to see all those dice roll.
I believe he gets to save at the end of every round. Yeah, so we can try and get out of it after this. 9 psychic.
Correct.
Okay. Guiding bolt.
21.
21 points. Holy shit, kid.
Yeah, holy shit, kid is right.
How do we go?
Yeah, your damage has been great.
Was
And chilling for the moment.
Has somebody already taken the attack after the guiding bolt advantage?
I have not.
So I was going to be holding my psychic blade either until her guiding bolt hit or until it was within range.
Okay,
of somebody else.
guiding bolt. You see it like
Advantage.
light the creature up.
Now's my moment. Throw my
Nice.
psychic blade.
Oh, did you get the advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage, which gives him the sneak attack. Bo-bo-bo-bo.
24 on the second attack.
Fuck me
Hits.
now! It's okay. It's fine. It's a plus 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Minus 2 AC, right?
15 piercing.
15 piercing.
Not gonna talk necrotic.
And yep, the product goes away. It's like stuck in it right now.
22 points of psychic damage.
Damn, homies.
Nasty.
The creature's looking pretty strong, but that was a decent chunk of damage. It's gonna try and shrug off the slow effects. It's gonna continue.
Bonus action.
It'll get to you guys at the end of this round, basically.
There'll be an extra 6 damage of psychic. Sorry, I
Oh.
forgot.
I gotcha.
Because I didn't know it. That includes my dex modifier.
Still moving. I'm taking my bonus action.
Still on the way. It'll get to you at the end of this next one. Another round of attacks if you want.
Yep.
Oh, can I
I
take
do
my
want-
bonus action attack from the
First, yeah.
person?
Absolutely.
17 plus.
Yeah, it's
How far away is it now? Is it within?
it's 30 feet away when it's
seven
starting
seven
this.
extra points of psychic damage.
Or
for the first
15
round.
feet away, rather, sorry.
Oh,
17?
No, 17 to hit, or 17 plus to hit. It was 2 plus 5, 7
7.
points of
I
psychic
heard a 7 in there, yeah. It's your second guiding
Okay.
bolt? Or another guiding bolt, sorry?
18.
Is it another guiding bolt?
Yep.
Yeah, hits.
I will do
I'm doing
a-
that.
Well, this is the second round that she's doing that.
All right, 12, 18.
Oh, you won.
20,
matters.
21,
Did you
22,
hit?
23. I rolled 4 sixes.
For the first
Oh my
round?
god!
So I rolled 4 sixes.
Well-
so
Oh, damn!
24.
That's fine.
So 28.
Did you want to throw an attack, though?
Yes.
Yeah, for the first round.
I already did, and it missed.
Okay, sorry.
28 radiant damage.
28.
Oh,
Holy
God,
shit.
Go.
4 sixes.
Yahtzee!
It's like slow still.
I'll do a firebolt and then a shadow blade
Okay.
from.
If you're rolling after her, then it's with advantage.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I
That's-
would really love it because I'm just.
I won't do it then. So it was a
So then it's-
19 with my firebolt, which I'm assuming hits.
Hits, yeah. It's you can take the round. It's all just kind of happening, so you can
9
take that.
points of fire damage.
9?
9 fire. Change dice.
So I'm rolling regular.
If you're taking the bolt, the guiding bolt.
Oh yes.
Hell yeah,
It was
dude.
close, but it's a 25.
I thought it was 20.
I thought it was in that
Hits.
20.
It's a 19.
That's pretty
It
close.
was close.
Pretty
Got bonus action,
close
get
to
my
the-
javelin.
Well,
back,
I haven't hit
and
all
then
fucking night,
post them in
so.
front of the group.
Okay, you're
And
gonna
with the
ready action?
ready dodge action.
Okay, right on.
And then I'll throw my shadow blade again as my second part of my attack, and that's 25 to hit.
Not bad.
8 points.
And it's pushed back.
Yeah, it's pushed back.
And then
10
18
feet.
points of psychic damage.
How is
That's
it?
like 20 feet.
How's it looking?
With the shadow blade, you see it kind of like pushes itself back, slices through it, and you see it kind of like you see like pus and rot kind of like bubbling out of it as it just like splits in half. As you guys look back, you see trolls like coming through the mist towards you, probably about 80 feet away. So they're like, "Run!" You guys want to do?
Going.
Let's go.
Running?
Guidance.
Okay. So Kashaga's still slow, so they might catch up.
Jesus.
Unless you guys want to like carry him or something like that, basically.
Carry me, Lucian. I'm weak.
Damn.
Still super out of breath.
No, none of these will work. Sorry, I have enhanced ability as a prepared spell right now, but none of them increase your speed.
No, just a.
It's Constitution, Strength, Dexterity.
I will drop my Shadow Blade, and I will cast Haste on Kushagra.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
looking for something.
I know, I was.
It's only for a minute, but at least it'll be
I
like
mean,
doubled.
I
yeah.
need to rest.
Okay.
But I
And then
really
you
didn't want to
you-
use a second level spell
with the-
on
you
that.
stop and then
Because I'm really scared of
Also,
what
I'm
happen
gonna
when we get out of the swamp.
Position my
Agility
echo
back.
to be at the farthest back from
Okay.
in the group.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
it's like if we're 15 feet altogether, it's another 15 feet.
It's
back.
bait.
Okay, gotcha.
It's like bringing up the rear.
No problem.
Watching.
It's the honey pot.
That's cool as fuck.
I gotcha. Okay.
Come now, Kushagra.
Yeah, if you're gonna cast haste on him, I believe it doubles your speed.
Correct.
So he'll be back to normal speed. Oh, he's gonna be super tired after that.
Yeah, you'll be uber tired after that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
then we're dead.
as you do, you kind of like cast it on him.
Oh my god, this is
Barbara,
intense.
Davina,
We're out of the swamp?
I
Almost.
love how like most
Lucian.
encounters
Yeah.
with the swamp, it's Barrett just not being around.
I know. At least you're not a
You're flying through
dude,
the
at
air
least you're
behind
flying
right
not
now.
to. Just saying.
There's
Yeah, you haven't had good encounters at the swamp whatsoever.
and like there's really nothing I could do to be any,
I truly think that I know it's really shitty that you're far away from us, but this I think was the
It's for the
best
best.
option for you.
I'm the most of the role of a liability with
Don't
like
call yourself
no
a
I mean
liability.
I know what you mean but
Lauren is saying that.
Also, Tim, what
So-
if he was
What's happening? Did we die?
no you've been hasty.
As Lucian casts haste on Gutragra, as you see, you're all of a sudden your legs kind of just like.
I'm back to normal.
Then you're back to normal speed.
I'm like,
As you
feel
guys
like
are
I'm
on the
running really
path.
fast, and it's like,
You're taking a lot of short, choppy steps. As Vignar, you are leading everyone out of the swamp, and you feel the ascent of this path go from wet to dirt. As you climbing out of this swamp, you feel the fog leaving you behind, and it's kind of like, you'll never be free from behind you. As you guys climb up the hill.
I just give a big middle finger to behind me.
Stop that.
Poking Lucian in the eye by accident.
Keep moving!
And that's where we'll take a quick break.
ah.
So, as we come back from our break, as you guys are rushing out of the swamp with Vignar in the lead, leading you up the path, you see the trees beginning to come sparse from one another. As Ursela cackles out, "You will never leave my swamp!" Vignar,
Hi.
I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, bro.
That's not good. It's
Okay.
He's
Is that your wisdom?
It's equal to.
Yeah, he's got the rounded out stats.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Hang on to my
That's only our ability checks.
Oh yeah.
And even if I gave him my shit, it only brings it to a 9, so it's not.
It's not
Okay, so as you're running up, all of a sudden you feel this kind of like terrible pain in your head. You take 19 points of psychic damage,
No.
and immediately before you, the path begins to engulf itself in thick razor wire. As you feel, like as you're running forward,
All of us are
you
just
feel the
trying-
immediate danger in front of you, and you kind of skid to a stop instinctively.
What?
Do we see?
Why are you stopping?
You know what's happening.
Wires and. Ugh.
Do we see anything in front of us?
No,
Dispel magic.
Worked the first time.
on him.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a spell. I can't remember what exactly it's
You
called.
need an
but
ability
a
check.
spell ability check. Yep. To add your spell modifier.
Oh, that's a ability check.
Oh yeah. 25.
Nice. Hell yeah. Fucking clerics.
I don't appreciate the place when they
I know.
Be heavy.
I don't like that attitude to be happy.
Please be. If I went any deeper, that would have just came out straight.
No, I would have.
Yeah.
Sick noise.
As Davina's just like, nope, snaps. All of a sudden, your eyes come through again, and you can see the path before you just fine.
Ah, there it is.
We're good?
Yep.
So let's go.
Let's get out of here.
What? Who's casting a spell on you?
You know who.
Where is she? Does anybody see her? I'm
The
gonna
vines.
look around. I'm gonna try and spot her.
Can I take a look around?
Perception
Well, you
checks.
Yeah.
Tell me you got 10 feet of vision.
Yeah, well, you know what?
She could be
Maybe-
sensitive.
She's right in front of
Might be
me.
right
That's
behind
fine.
her.
I mean, you might be able to hear something, but you can roll. What's the total?
27.
It's actually pretty damn good.
I rolled a 14 for mine.
Okay.
I'm looking around.
Yeah, you don't see anything, but Davina, you do hear this like cackle, kind of like maybe about 60 feet away from you guys in the woods. Well, beyond your sight, but
in the woods.
in the swamp somewhere.
Let's
Get
go.
out of here. Come on.
Keep going.
Okay.
Distance is our friend here.
As you guys begin to run out, Bignar in the lead.
Let's go.
Eventually, you see the fog behind you as you emerge out from the swamp, the steep incline, before you clamber out onto a path. You see ahead of you across the hills that lead up towards the thickerly woods, and the thick forest beyond to the south of you. The road is clear. The day is calm.
Are we out?
We should trudge on.
Where are we
Shit.
going now?
We should wait and find Barrett.
Agreed.
He should be almost here by now.
Can anyone look up and see him?
Nope.
Could I get some healing, please?
Oh,
My head really hurts.
Healing?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
I hate that. Eat that.
I will cure you at
Lucian,
second
how are you
level.
feeling? Are you all right?
I am not great.
Davina, please
Okay.
take care of Lucian.
So instead,
Sorry.
I'm going to do mass healing word.
Okay.
So who needs healing?
Probably.
I mean, if you're giving it out, I'll
I
sneak it.
mean, guys will take some if you're going to give them.
You got
So
four-
6
four
creatures.
people.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna heal myself as well. So I will
Nice.
heal. Yeah. So
Sure, Barrett would also like some, but he don't.
you go.
Sally.
He don't.
So,
We're gonna find you soon, buddy. Don't worry.
it's not gonna be much. But there's nothing.
Remember me when I'm gone?
7.
Everybody gets
7
7
points?
points?
7? Whoa, that brings me to exactly full.
Oh, thank you, Davina.
That wasn't. It wasn't a lot. Does anyone need more?
I need it's terribly a lot more.
Okay, can you give me a hand here?
I'm just gonna.
Can someone find my healer's kit for me?
I'll go through and look since I can see close up.
We have another problem.
Pigsty in there.
On you guys.
Barrett is lost again. I am not connected with my
It's like a
longer.
rotten like seed of the bone. Who am
You
I
guys
rolling for
are-
first?
Me.
Still temporary
so
exhaustion
then-
until you take a short rest.
7 plus 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13.
Nice.
And for you?
Ooh.
Is 15.
Nice.
Ah,
Does anyone else need any more?
I'm full. Thank you.
Well, like I said, we're still missing Barrett, and I can't
No one can
find
see
him.
him?
I
Can't
can't
find him.
contact him right now unless I have a long rest.
Mages, can you send up a sig? You can see. Damn.
You also feel like
What a
this
loud
wave
noise.
of exhaustion hit you as haste does end eventually.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like, oh,
Oh, hang on. Come here.
I mean, I can stand up, but
So
can't move.
I think right now we
Legs are like
need to
shaking.
find a place to rest, perhaps.
Yes.
I agree.
So maybe in
Thickerly?
Thickerly. Guys, are you?
We've rested there before,
Do you
yes.
have power to protect us?
Of course.
Don't
I'm worried
go
about
in.
Barrett. We don't know where he is.
But
If we take a rest, give me 4 hours and I can send him a message.
He
exactly.
might not have 4 hours. What if he's still back in that swamp?
What are we
What do you want us to do?
Something. Let's make a noise.
Can I
Let's
take a
find
rest?
him. It's not something that doesn't take time.
Ritual is, I believe, 10 minutes. It's going to take 10 minutes for him to put up the hut once you guys do. He's out of
Okay.
3
Can anybody project their voice?
I cannot.
You have magics? How do you find people that you're far away from?
You have thunderstep,
I do.
So you guys
bringing
kind of,
noise at with 300 feet.
But
We don't know he'll come to that.
we should wait.
he's
we
not
should
able
wait
to
un-
see. How are we supposed to?
we should-
Noise.
We should wait until the hut's up just in case we attract anything.
I can begin the incantation. Are we doing it right here on the road, or should we?
A little bit into the woods, probably.
Right.
No, no,
Can you do something? Thunder wave? Is that not audible?
Thunder wave, only within 300 feet.
That is all I can do as well. It's 300 feet.
We're 10 feet.
I've got nothing.
10 feet.
Barrett's just flying in one direction for hours. He's gonna be like over the ocean. He's like just gonna
Hey,
fail and just
I'm
fall
chasing
in.
the smell of lavender.
He is chasing small lavender. We would go over him.
Remember yesterday? He found us then. He'll find us again. Trust him.
He
Okay.
is not the
I'm
damsel
just
in
worried.
distress here.
Smell? What about a fire?
A fire may attract other unwanted.
There are many
Yes.
fires in this place.
Except one.
300 feet is the best I can do.
Tim,
I would not want to risk another fight with that red dragon.
Nope.
this is not.
He's right.
The second that I have access to it, I will send a message.
I just fear that between now and when he gets the message, it might be too late. And we've sent him to his doom.
What about? Just starts looking up.
Who's this?
Guys. Nat 20!
Nice.
First time in your
I
life.
mean, guys, you want to help us out here, bud?
Kind of clutch there. Wait! Wait, there! High in the sky, miles away, can you see him?
No, that's a bird. Wait, no, it's a
That
plane.
must be him.
No, it's Barrett.
It's Barrett!
Montgomery Elstorm the Third.
It's hard to see with the sun.
How far away?
A few thousand feet. It's hard to tell from here. He looks like a speck. But he's flying south, by the looks of it.
So
How can we get his attention?
towards us? Question mark?
I have no method.
Just gonna like,
Is he towards us? Like coming towards us?
looks that way.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, not directly towards us. Let's see
Okay, so let's keep an eye on him. He's flying, right? So when
Cast a
he's
spell on him.
I can keep my eyes on him.
and he needs to be way closer than he is right
I
now.
have a spell that's that close.
Well,
If
that
we
we
wait,
can't cast magic, but
If
it'll
we-
work like that.
we can intercept his trajectory. It's the best I can offer. We'll have to make our way down this path by the looks of it, though. Towards the bridge, I think.
What?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
Timdell, you had an idea?
No, I just
Oh.
I have my spyglass. You can see exactly where he's going.
Oh, okay.
Pass it.
Sure. Here's my bag. You can grab it.
Blind. She's blind.
Oh my God! Give it to me.
Starts rifling through.
Yeah, it was the bag of holding now, so
Oh,
Oh,
God.
well, you don't need to see. You just have to think of it, and
Yeah.
you can reach out and grab it.
I like the lore.
Brilliant.
I think so.
Just trying to fix it out. This is awkward to see. Yes, it's definitely him. He's just flying south by the looks of it.
Well, okay, so we keep an eye on him for the time being. Let's maybe go in a little bit further into Thickerly. Keep an eye on him when he's within range.
Wait, how far away is he?
Well, he's continuing to move, but I'd say at least 1,000 feet or so.
Well, why don't we?
How many feet is a mile?
Or like 4,000 or something like that.
Oh, great. Okay. I can talk to him.
Your
I
link
have
is
one more.
broken.
I have one more. All I have to do is be able to see him, and I can create a link.
Do it.
Can I borrow
Yeah.
that eyeglass?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, I got him. Everybody, shut up. Barrett. Focus through the eyeglass. Try and throw out a telekinetic link. You just hear Kushagra.
How long does it last?
Oh,
They're your last one.
I'll re-up with.
For blinds? 3 blind mice, baby.
Semi-blind.
That's 7 hours, baby.
There you go.
I needed that.
Shit.
Third eye blind.
So
Third eye blind.
What time it is right now? Like,
very
just a guesstimate. Like, I know we're pretty general right now.
It's definitely past the afternoon.
It's like midday of
Morning home
What do you got?
day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Such.
a little bit further back. So it was noonish, but so it's like 2 p.m. roughly.
which day?
It's
One
more like
day,
17th bell.
Home day. So, sorry, 2 p.m. of home day. Is it? Okay.
Around 2 p.m. Yeah. It was a rough day.
Barrett! You hear me screaming into your mind.
Ah,
It's like your mom trying to FaceTime you, and they're like screaming into the phone. Like,
Can you hear me? All you can see is their
The
forehead.
forehead, yeah.
it's just me screaming into your mind.
did you guys get out?
Oh, thank God! Oh gosh, we're out. We're on the road. Sorry. Okay, we're on the road. There were many trolls. We lost you for a moment there, but you're heading towards us. Just come down. Come float down about 60 feet.
Where am I?
Float down until you feel a tree tickle your bum.
What am I over? Do you?
Well, I'm guessing he's like,
Over the swamp?
yeah.
Yeah, he's over the swamp still. Yeah.
I do not want to go down into the swamp.
Okay, can I see which way he's going?
Yeah, he's heading directly south, but he's much further east than you guys currently are.
So am I?
Like, if I may point it out on the map,
direct him.
roughly,
Yeah,
you can
use the
see
map,
him.
use the map.
Direct him.
you
till
guys
he's,
are
like,
at this
facing you, and
intersection.
tell him to
Yeah.
go
He's
forward.
like somewhere around here.
Oh, okay.
So he's like,
Oh, I thought.
okay,
which-
actually,
which-
it's more like here. I
Yeah, but
suppose,
what's
rather.
his trajectory? What's the direction?
He's gonna intercept this path here and literally heading straight to first fire, like that.
Okay.
So maybe an hour or two down the road.
Okay,
He's till he- he's
Barrett, keep going the direction you're going. Fly straight, but veer a little bit to the right.
Which way is right?
What?
Is it your right or my right? I don't know which way you're looking at me.
You're right.
You're right, Barrett. You're blind. Why are you saying my right? You're right.
Stage left or stage right?
Barrett.
Yeah, no doubt.
Barrett, you know what? It's been nice knowing you. I might see you another time. I might not. It's fine. Go a little to the right and keep going in that direction, and you'll be heading towards us.
Straight on to more.
You can
So you guys are staying where you are and waiting for him to come to you.
I see him. I see him. He's on his way.
Somebody should keep an eye out on the road since I can't see that far.
We can keep moving. We can keep moving, but I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Well, guys is casting.
Well, he's not started it yet.
No,
Not even in the thicker of it.
no. We can find us place to settle down.
So is he coming towards us right now?
He's working on it.
A few minutes, at
He's
least.
veering.
So let's just wait
10
here. Let's not move.
10 minutes or so.
I mean, our
Maybe 20.
direction is general enough that we can find a place to settle down, and it's still in the same direction that he's going to be heading. It's okay. Well, let Gaius find a good place to, or Vignar, if you can find a good place for us to rest. But I'm gonna make sure that I don't lose him in the sky.
Okay. I'm gonna keep on him with the
Yeah,
spotlight.
like if we end up veering off into the woods to find a place to rest, I'm gonna stay in line with there. I don't want to lose him.
That should be easy enough.
I'm looking for a place for us to settle down.
Survival?
I have a spyglass. No, I forget that.
What's
That's
the
a
line?
very expensive spot.
Guidance?
I give guidance. Yeah.
7. Okay. You go like 10 feet in. You're like, this is good.
I mean, you can.
You go about 10 feet into the forest.
Good enough.
And you're like, this looks fine.
Does this look good?
Seems
tired.
seems
I
suitable.
It's
I can still see the road from here. That seems good.
You still have an eye on.
He's going to start incanting.
I still see him, yes.
Fantastic.
Guys, let's start.
Let's start with the incantations.
Why don't you both take a rest while I start this? You look exhausted.
I can't until Barrett gets here.
Someone needs to keep an eye on him.
I will keep watch around him.
Okay. So as you guys are just waiting, eventually you see Barrett kind of like within, 120 feet or so above you.
Almost there. A little to the left. No.
I'm trying to stay
too far
as
left.
high as possible
Okay.
before coming,
Before
so that
coming
way
down.
I'm like theoretically out of anything trying to come
Okay.
up.
So you see him like, it's like landing a plane on an aircraft.
A little to the right.
We just
A little
watched
to the
Top Gun
right.
the other day. It's good. It's coming down. You're guiding him.
Are you watching me?
I was just whistling. I'm sorry. Oh, he's almost here. I should stop fucking around. Yeah, a little to the left, little more.
How do you know how are you looking at me?
I have a magical device that can teleport sight. They call it a spyglass. I can see you.
That's all that matters.
You see him fly like over you.
Back! You went too far. Come back a little bit.
I'm gonna fly back.
All right, just come down. Just straight down.
I'm gonna use my disguise self to disguise as regular Barrett and then just drop. But with my wings out still.
Okay.
But so the wings aren't visible, so it just looks like Barrett dropping.
No.
Bet you I can do
Yeah.
it before kids.
I'm just gonna touch.
The humans would come up at some point, so
He won't be protected by Leomans because he's not inside of it.
who's in it at the moment would be not Kushagra, but potentially everyone else.
Why can't I be inside it?
I guess you could be, I suppose.
Is it inside of like cover of the trees?
Not really. It was pretty bad survival.
There was. Use that all up. We're on the road.
That's okay.
You're 10 feet off the road,
I can start
basically.
making up another one.
Okay, it's fine. You guys could have been in it, to be honest. Again, like, you're not that far off. There's like one tree separating from
Barrett,
you from the
thank
road.
God. Thank God you're back.
I'm just gonna touch down, I guess.
How was your flight? Was it horrible? We got attacked by trolls. How was yours?
I don't know. I can't see.
Barrett, you're back?
Yes. I can't see still.
Take your hand and put it into her hand.
You're back.
Are you guys okay?
We're all alive.
We're alive. We made it.
So far,
We had to fight off many trolls.
I think that's a loaded question.
We survived.
it's divine. All right.
We're working on creating a shelter. We need to take a rest. I mean, I really need to take a rest.
We all need to rest.
I'm thrice exhausted.
Okay.
So we rest.
gives you lethargy.
We rest.
Move to the next turn.
Okay.
Yes.
But I'm also exhausted.
You are exhausted.
You are too.
Thrice. Because I didn't sleep.
Oh
I
my
got
god, you
exhausted,
were
and I got exhausted again.
Yikes, my guy.
We're sleeping.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna take an hour, and I'm gonna.
Yes, but you can do that.
I'm gonna bring. I'm bringing Whisper back.
I'll let you use
We'll
my
have to. Are we staying here
I still
till
have it.
next morning?
For the
I'm
next-
going to fall asleep, and barring a dragon breathing fire on this enclosure, I'm not waking up again. I just want everybody to know this.
I don't think we could wake you up even if we. Yeah, he's out already.
And I collapse into a puddle. Into a furry puddle. on
So,
the
am I able to be in the?
You're able
You're in
to
the
be
second
in
one.
it.
Oh, there's a second one.
Are you
About
gonna
the
do it?
second one.
2 bubbles.
We out here, we try.
Man,
So as you guys bubble up.
X.
I did.
You should start.
We're resting?
Yes.
Okay.
If you guys are trying to do long rest, it'll be till next morning.
That's okay.
That's fine.
But you can recast it. It's no
Yeah,
problem. It's a
I'm taking
ritual.
the first hour to
What does it look like from the outside?
Trade familiar.
to break and to use familiar.
It transparent. That's what Gaius did, so that you could see.
Well, he did another one, right? So
I
you
can
can
do
make it
like a-
opaque. Right?
Yeah, opaque.
To make it look like rock.
Maybe
Like
I
I was
should,
going to do like a boulder.
Maybe I should recast mine and make
I
it
think it
look
is-
as such.
Worthwhile, yes.
All right, nobody move.
Conceal. Don't feel.
We'll do the same thing.
Don't bet with me.
Don't tell Kushogra it went down for a moment.
I'm like petting you. I find you somewhere.
I'm
Davina,
just sitting down,
you're...
like, chewing on my lip.
Okay, very good. Dignar?
Who's still
Chill.
awake? I'm just kind of turning my head. Is anybody still awake?
I am.
I am.
The 3 blind mice?
Who's
I'm
keeping watch?
in a
Oh,
separate.
guys is up.
I'm up as well.
Hey.
I'll take a little nap. 4-hour mark.
So-
I'm staying up like chewing on my lip.
You're up, Gaius is up, Lucian's up, Barrett's up.
I'm asleep.
Oh, you're asleep.
I'm asleep.
Dignar?
Asleep.
Sleep.
For the next one, I'm like, I take a long rest. So I'm kind
Just Gaius.
like, I will take a long rest eventually.
Gaius, Tim,
because-
Davina. Okay.
That's my plan. Is to
And
take
Barrett.
it, but
I'm just hanging out.
Two of
I
you
need
are
to get
blind.
some. I need to get some sort of sight.
3 blind.
So you guys
I
are
was more like
resting.
hanging out until I fall asleep, basically.
As the hour goes by or so, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., it's a little quiet. You see a cart pass by.
Gaius sees
Guy sees a car pass
Gaius
by.
does. He says nothing. He just, you guys would hear it a little bit, like the kind of like,
What's that?
See the only
it's
one
just a
that can
cart.
see out?
Just remain calm.
A cat?
Cart.
Oh,
You're
You're
asleep.
asleep.
How was he able to do that in his sleep? As the cart passes, continues on. Another hour goes by. It's kind of dark, getting darker.
By this
6
point,
p.m.
Whisper would
Oh,
be
yeah.
back, right?
Long ago, yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of probably talk to her. Be like,
Climbs out of the little brazier.
are you okay?
Always.
Next time I tell you,
I hesitated.
don't hesitate.
I'm sorry.
Didn't like that you.
I didn't try to disobey you. I failed. I'm sorry, Barrett.
I give her a little pat on the head. I can't see right now, so you're gonna have to be my eyes.
Oh, do you want me to scout around?
Nope, I'm
There's,
talking somewhat literally at the moment.
There's a kind of hot girl on the road. She's just staring.
Say that again?
Oh,
just
no.
there. She kind of like, you feel her like
was really
turn
funny,
your head a
but-
little bit.
Yeah, that's very funny. We're all just like,
comment on
I'm
how
going
funny it was.
to use. I'm gonna work into her sight.
You see tattered clothes, kind of ripped a little bit, long hair. This like young looking individual just standing there on the side of the road.
Do we hear whisper?
This conversation, no.
Okay, cool.
Like looking into the forest.
I don't trust anybody at the moment other than who's in this hut.
Can I have a point of reference? While I know you're in a separate hut, but is it like the
Enjoying?
same hut?
Yeah.
Technically it couldn't be. They're two separate huts.
So at least me and Lucian would be in one.
Well, like, couldn't it be a different hut that encapsulates everybody? Like, the first hut failed. And then
Well, I mean, he did
Well,
re-up
you guys-
it.
We did re-up it,
Yeah.
so if you guys wanted, you could all be in one hut, technically speaking.
Yeah, that's smart.
No, that's fine. It's good to be clear on that.
especially when There's a hag
Well,
outside.
that's yeah. I would like to know if that was happening.
Oh, sorry. That's kind of hot girl outside.
Going like this.
Just looking towards. So you kind of walk along the path a little bit, one way. If you like down the road, kind of out of sight for a moment, before they start walking back, kind of looking.
Yeah,
I
somebody.
know I saw them somewhere. Maybe this way.
Just walking down the other way.
She's still after us.
She comes back to the road. You see her like pull out this like gnarled looking trinket of some kind in one hand, and she kind of like speaks into it softly. Barrett, would you like to make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh Lord, here we go again.
Davina, you're still up.
Oh.
No.
Is it a
You're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
yeah?
But wait,
10.
okay, so but now I have a question about timing now. Is this happening right after Whisper's up? Because that was only an hour into...
No, this is like dark. She's been awake for several hours. This is about 6, 7 p.m. maybe.
I'll sleep
For
for
those of
4
us-
hours and then I'll wake up and take another
Yeah,
watch.
so what about some of us have been potentially been sleeping?
If you started directly at 2,
Yeah.
you would
I
be
would've.
up by
Yeah, I
now,
would've.
And so would I.
and so would you. So you guys
So
are
we
coming
give them
awake
a full
during
rest?
this.
Yeah.
If I know that I'm going to go 48 hours,
Are you still wearing
I'm
the
gonna use
cap?
my inspiration on that wisdom saving throw.
I am still wearing the cap right now.
Okay, good to know.
But I am
That is a 19.
going to cast
Okay.
lesser restoration on myself now that I have spell slots back.
I believe that cures blind this. Yeah.
I get 25.
Okay. You cannot benefit from the long rest until morning. You don't get your spell slots back yet.
I don't get spell slots back?
You've rested,
It
but
hasn't been 24
mechanically
hours.
speaking, yeah, you can't actually benefit from that until the next morning.
Okay.
19 on that wisdom saving throw now.
Then
That
yes, I
works.
still have the
As you
cap on.
see her kind of like. You see her form like change to this regular, gnarled, hideous-looking individual before it kind of like.
Why? Wherever you are, I will find you. And you will be dead. Remember that. You are mine. You will never escape.
It turns, disappears into this. You see her like actually turn invisible and then vanish.
It's like turns invisible into like
That's dope. Cloak.
She didn't
Oh,
find.
no.
wraps up into
Who-
itself.
so-
yeah.
Who's awake right now?
I'm awake now.
Yeah, I suppose that I wouldn't go to sleep until
You can
I
be like half
actually-
sleeping, half waking. It's fine.
I want to get a full 8 hours, obviously, but
She's.
it's like I'm a little bit like.
It seems like we evaded her for now. What's our plan?
What did she do? Why was she looking for
I think she was looking for us. Luckily enough that we were hidden.
How?
Why?
She was speaking into some sort of bone or something. I don't know, but
But none of us left anymore.
and I destroyed all the ones that I took from.
Everyone needs to check their person.
Nelson?
Can you check me?
Yes, can roll me investigation checks, I guess.
Can Lucian roll for me as well?
Yeah, sure. Just do one for the sake of both of you guys. It's fine.
12.
That
I'll have
is
plus
a
three of that.
22.
Okay. You guys give yourselves a very good comb over. possibly more thorough than you gave credit for initially by the time you were done. You don't find anything on your person that you wouldn't have had on yourself from your own doing.
Regardless, I need to get some sleep. I haven't slept in so long.
Get some sleep. I'll take Nut's watch.
Watch as well.
Okay. So as the hours continue by, shifts into midnight, late darkness.
I'm just kind of sitting there awkwardly, like, glancing over. Guys.
Those of you who can see and are keeping watch, roll me perception checks.
Can I roll one for Whisper?
Yep.
22.
17 on die. That's perception again. So 20. Dirty 20.
19?
22.
22. Just you two? As you look into like the woods, seeing on the road, every so often, as it gets darker and becomes nighter, you hear kind of like shuffling, brings your attention towards the woods.
Behind
See
us or
something
in front of
like,
us?
well, in thickerly. I mean, you guys in front of, I don't know, you're in a circle. I don't know what your back is right now.
Behind us.
So I guess behind you, if you're facing the road,
Yeah.
draws your attention. Looking, you see a, like, not huge, but like humanoid figure lurking in the shadows of the woods. You see it clamber up a tree, just kind of perching there, and looking down on you.
Can we see? It looks like it's looking at us directly.
Looking at this, well, I mean, looking at your domes, basically, because, I mean, they, as much as they're opaque and what have you,
Very dome-like.
they're very dome-like, yeah. They don't look like nature necessarily speaking, depending on,
Flowers.
I'd say maybe 80 feet or so, a little bit less. Like within your dark vision range, so, but just barely. So maybe 60 feet, I guess, just whatever. Sits there.
Call up if you move to it. Just to watch it closely.
Okay. Sits there for a while. Be like half an hour, another hour. Before you
My eyes
see,
get, like used to it and sort of like can eventually see what it looks like. Can we get a shape or means?
roll me another perception check. And since you're staring at it for like a long period of time, roll me with advantage.
17.
Do I hear those chimes close to us?
23.
All night.
23 with that.
23. All right. So as you're looking for a long time, and again, yeah, you do hear the like kind of like the horror noises basically coming from the chimes, but you guys already know what those are. You know that it's not something to worry about too badly. But you focus in on this creature for a long period of time. Over the minutes, nearly an hour or so, you begin to see the shape more so. You begin to make out the features of this creature. You see this like kind of extended neck come out from a large, like thick, sturdy torso. This little head kind of poking up, bald, devoid of hair. You see a long stick like hanging down from its hand as it's kind of like using it to prop itself up a little bit. You see it again like 60 feet. After a while you see it like
Sketch.
you gonna sketch it?
Yeah.
Okay. After a while, make me a dexterity check. See how nice this sketch is.
Straight dex. Straight dexterity. 16.
Okay, that's good enough. I'll show you a little picture if I have one.
We got a picture?
Possibly.
Yeah, spy.
Look at that dude. Is that his name or is this?
No, but
No,
that just happens to be there.
Okay.
Oh, done.
You see
Ignore the
this,
name.
this creature.
Yes. It's a torture.
It's a good
It's a monk torture. I mean, I don't see fascinated.
For like after a while, you see it kind of like slide down the tree and then run off into the woods again.
Tree
I'm just kind of watching a little sketch.
Sure. It's phenomenal. I've never seen a creature like that.
What do you know about them?
I don't know. I've never seen them before.
Can I do like have I heard anything about turtles before?
You can roll me a history check.
Give me Give me one.
That?
Nah.
So he's passed. He's passed.
That's what
There we go.
You know that they exist.
Oh, yeah.
You know that they exist
erased
because
now.
you just seen a drawing of
You
one.
can tell it is by the way it is.
You can tell it is, but it is. Yeah, exactly. Well,
You can tell it's a birch tree because of the way it
Because of the
is.
way it is.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, I don't know. Reptilian-looking humanoid, large
How
shell.
is that?
How is that? Nature.
You have no idea what they're capable of, where they come from, or anything like that.
That's legit. You were in a great
That's legit.
3 months ago.
I deserve that.
So as the hours continue by, overnight, eventually, morning does come. You all complete your long rest.
Bless
Oh,
your
Thank
restoration.
you, fucking God. Jesus, Murphy.
So I got 6 plus 2, I got 8 health.
Oh, I get my
That was like 3 sessions of no
I
long
know,
rest.
of
It's
course.
I know.
so long.
And it is tea day, 4th tea day of Barrett.
Now, can I use hit die whilst long resting as well, or no?
You could have used a few like during the hours previous
Okay.
to short rest if
Can
you
we
want.
retcon that kind of
Yeah,
fun stuff?
sure.
2 other d6.
You can use up to half of your hit dice. You can roll up to half rather.
10, that's like 12 points.
Tea day. This is 4th tea day of Barrett.
Nice.
That is correct.
I do.
54 health. Okay, that's nuts. 3 shy.
Woo! That was
Fine.
that was a tough one, guys.
Who's the top?
That was a tough one. So yeah, spells,
What-
infusions, blah blah blah, normal morning shit.
What time of day did we go blind?
I want to say it was like 8 or so. It was
So we still got a couple of
early.
hours of being blind.
Seriously.
Yeah, a few hours of being
Okay,
actually
different.
blind.
I mean, there still is a Tauraxian wizard folk, but
Too far back. So it was 11 a.m. when Davina broke hers, but she's lesser restoration herself, and about 9:30 when you guys were sleeping. So like 9 a.m. I believe, approximately when you guys broke them. So you got about 3 hours. If you guys are waking up, it's like 6 a.m. right now. So 3 hours before you're not blind anymore from the effects of the hag, but. Davina could probably help you guys out if you wanted to.
I'm gonna have Whisper wrap around my neck and just essentially looking through her eyes.
Makes perfect sense.
We'll change some spells around.
Yeah, do your thing. I do believe, though, if I'm not mistaken, it's only a 3rd level. It's only 2nd level. So yeah, Davina could actually fix you guys up if she wanted to.
Yeah, she so desire.
I will.
Kim, they're also like
What if?
Oh, you
passing. What if
I cast
It's your
or
problem.
lesser restoration on all of
you
them.
do what your tinker
No
does?
more warning.
Three spell slots.
What would
Only 2nd level.
Oh, I am. Never mind. No, I'm gonna leave it. If you're doing that, I'm gonna leave my mutations over there.
I'm gonna get somebody to help me take the.
Well, that was unpleasant.
I can see. Davina, thank you, but you just expended a lot of energy doing that. This is 2nd level? Here. Take this.
What is it?
It's from Dispel Refueling Ring, so you can expend. You can use that to regain
Does it
expended.
require attunement?
Give it back.
Well,
I mean, if
How
you
long
want to
here?
spend
For
an
an
hour, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't have to.
I mean, you guys have to like make some breakfast and stuff, I guess.
yeah,
so-
spend an hour attuning on it. Alright, I'll spend an hour.
Okay,
I'll give it back.
Oh shit!
we'll see. So we'll see.
We'll see.
I like to keep this spell. Wait, thank you.
We
That
just
makes me
like
happier than any of these. However, actually,
Oh yeah, guys, I guess also can regenerate himself.
Would like to make a decision as a team, as I do understand it is, my responsibility. I feel it better to talk to everybody.
as team leader that makes sense.
I don't agree with what was just said. However, I would like to make a decision together. Do we think we need anything special? Sanding stones, the
Yes.
rope of climbing.
Oh yes, also that. Yes. What are the other options?
Rope of climbing isn't a bad one.
Depends on where we're going and how we're going to get there.
We
We know our way, so
I
it's
mean,
not a necessity.
do we wish to go back to Avondale to fund our adventure east?
we go back.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes. What about all of those goodies that Gnome had in
Okay.
Castle Avondale?
Good to know.
I think we should go back to Fancasters.
Hey guys, that's the one I was thinking of.
The gnome?
Let's go back there.
I think that
He
might
had
be
see what he
He had
has.
really cool like flying wings.
What-
and
Guys,
tried
we'll
to-
have to disguise
why make sending stones if we can have them and you don't have to worry about?
It's more if we get separated again. What happened yesterday wasn't fair to you, and I don't want that to happen again.
I agree.
Do you have access to disguise self?
What is that?
I-
Yes.
I do, yes.
You go to Avondale, you'll have to.
Or you stay outside the castle gates and go nowhere near.
I'm happy to stay back, but I can also disguise myself for several times. I can't do it indefinitely,
I can
like
make a lot of
Barrett.
stuff. What do
Just
we
holding
need?
tools in your hands. I can make all this stuff.
What do we need? If you could have anything right now, what would it be?
Gold.
Well, that's why we're going to Fancasters.
I agree. I'm with Timdell,
Timdell, what do we need?
our team leader. Huzzah!
Well, I need some new clothes since I'm wearing rags.
Well,
Burnt.
I can try and help you with that.
I'm okay with my clothes.
So we go to Fancasters.
Yes.
Right?
We look very
Let's make
different
some
than the last
things.
time we were in Castle Avondale.
Who's going into Castle Avenue?
I believe that I might be, me and Davina have the best way of not getting wrong attention.
Precisely.
The only thing that I'm concerned with is that some of us are very. I mean, most of us are. I've been seen in Castle Avondale before, mainly the two of you, and Davina. Did you ever attend Castle Avondale?
Near the end there. I was drawing my escape. I should not be
Not
anywhere
as,
near the
not
castle.
as you, though.
But you have
I've never
means
seen
of
you.
disguising
No.
yourself as well.
They saw Lucian.
They saw.
Lucian in his true form.
So
Going into
was
the
that before he made a method, like before the whole?
are you able to disguise yourself the way the guys can?
I can, yes.
So can I.
We can be commoners. You mix in well with the
Just head to the Four
peasant
Lads.
folk.
Nobody ever checks there.
Perhaps you can go and
Yeah, if you
No one
Yeah,
ever
the
checks
Four
there because no one's ever had to. But they might have had to since our departure.
one
I
of us can check it out first.
Let's
Maybe
go back
I
to
am
Castle
taking it.
Lavender.
I agree, but maybe I am taking it too seriously.
We were fine last time. We'll be okay this time. We'll make our way through.
Okay?
Well, be careful.
But on that note, what do you want?
Whatever you
What
want
do
to
you
make.
got?
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, here's the thing. It would that shield would just be bones.
It's not just bone.
Right.
It's handcrafted.
So bag of holding is a must.
Right.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Davina is not wearing Stellar Fueling Me.
Yes. How many do you?
Just one.
Just one thing.
Hey,
Maybe some.
No, I mean one thing. One more
I can only make one more thing for us.
sending stone.
I can make sending stones, but if we're going to Fancasters, there might be something more useful in here.
No, I can send stones.
Eyes of Charming? Do you want to cast Charm Person?
I mean, I'm
Can we
already
have this
I'm
conversation?
already charming enough.
Yeah, over breakfast.
Boots of Elven Kind. I mean, I don't think we need that. Gloves of Thievery.
That's not weird.
While she's doing that, I'm keeping an eye out on the road.
Okay.
Now, are these all things you know how to make, or can you make any one of them?
I can make any. I'll make all.
That's fantastic. I wasn't sure if you had to like switch them out over the levels and stuff like that. Over
It is, but I have all access to all of these right now.
Amazing.
Cloak of Elven Kind, but that's just like stealth checks, to be honest with you. So they're like, it really depends. I'm seeing out of character.
What we're
but-
going to be doing. Yeah.
Exactly. It really depends on how we're going about this with
Are we
Fancaster. Are we
going-
going in like, hey, I got shit to sell? Are we going in like, oh, I got shit to sell? Like, you know what I mean?
Are we going to be stealing from them? Is that what you mean?
No, I don't think that stealing is a good option for us. We have caused too much ruckus.
I think
In
we
Castle
should
Avenue.
try to get in and out. Try
I'd
to
like-
try to see how much we can get for these dragon coins. See how much.
And
I
I
agree
agree.
with Barrett.
it's the way we go about it. That's all.
I would
I
request if I could
I can
hang
be
on
fairly
to-
charming. I can turn on the charm.
Barrett charmed me
You
more,
would
more
request
than
what,
once.
Lucian?
just some of the coins, if possible.
Agreed. Absolutely. They are of your people.
Does anybody remember what was offered by Lancaster?
For what?
Everything. What does he have?
He has the gloves of thievery.
He has the.
He has the stone elemental. The
Correct.
rock elemental, rather.
Earth.
Earth elemental.
It's a stone that can summon it.
So you can
I do
make
have it
lots
written
of
down, but does
thievery,
anybody
so
remember roughly what
those.
Not a clue.
So you
What
can make those.
day it was?
Exactly.
Long time ago.
It's
What else
actually pretty
is
close, actually.
I feel like Tim. I can make a history check if you want me to, but I feel like Tim would remember everything
Yeah.
because she was the one
She was
who
the one that identified it.
identified all of them. But he's not listening to.
You were talking to me? Sorry,
I was.
I'm doing some notes.
I can make a history check if you want me to, but I feel like Tim would remember everything that Fancaster has because she was the one to identify all of it.
Literally, the magical items is what you had, like, most contact with, so I'll allow for those.
Thanks.
So
Oh,
there was
I found it.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay, there
Got
you
it.
go.
Got all of it.
Obsidian ring?
Obsidian ring, dark vision,
Oh,
120
that one's
feet,
fucked up.
edged line towards palm. Shadow self, black mist emanates around, dim light or darker, disadvantage. Oh, so it's basically like a the Gloomstalker thing.
Yeah.
In dim light or darker, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, advantage on attacks against enemies. That one was really good for like
How much is that one?
I
2,500 gold pieces.
say we get. I
Not
say
that much.
we invest in
Really?
the sending
got a lot of
stones
gold.
just in case we get
Agreed.
separated.
There was the runestone worth 800 gold. Bat cloak, how I named it, was 3,000 gold pieces. That's the one where you hold it and you can fly. You have a fly speed, but you can't use your hand, so you can't cast or anything. But you can
You can fly.
fly. Leather gloves, 250. I think that was with the gloves of thievery.
Yeah.
Dust of disappearing was 200 gold pieces. Letter box. I don't know what the letter box does, but it was 150 gold pieces. There was the charmed coin for 30 gold pieces. Bronze dice, only 7 gold pieces.
Oh,
so
yeah,
might be
you-
nothing.
Oh wait, you just bought the dice, didn't you?
No, I found my
Oh,
diamond dice in
Yeah,
in
those
the
were
crypt,
diamond
right?
dice.
Yeah.
There was the jars identified by Tim that were blue clay, scarlet liquid, smells of cherries. We don't know what they are,
I think
but
they were
80
ceiling
gold
ones.
pieces. And then ivory chain. I have a tag here that says ugly orc. Maybe there's like an ugly orc like figure.
Oh, there was a picture.
Oh, it was a picture. It was a pendant with like an ugly orc in
It
the.
was. Was it Gut?
Oh, it was Goot's like family
His
or
name
like.
was Gut, not Good.
It was Goot.
His name was Robert Fawcett.
His name was Goot.
Definitely.
Anyway, 30 gold pieces for that. And then also, I have a thing here. The quest, big stars. Fancasters looking for trinkets from the Elven ruins and other artifacts. Will pay good gold for it.
Bro.
Nice.
Cha-ching. So that's what I got from that.
I mean,
Good note.
I could sell
Yeah.
this mask, the dragon mask that I have.
There we go.
Okay,
Let's
before
go back.
we start talking about that,
I'm
I need
sure
to know
no
what
one's
I'm doing
looking
here,
for us.
folks.
Sending stones.
You think?
In case, like if we're all not going at
I think that was-
together,
Agreed.
we need to be.
In communication.
Can you
Agreed.
make a belt of hill giant strength?
Oh, I can at level 10 actually.
Oh.
Sorry, but I can at
Oh.
level 10. But not the good kind, just the shitty one. Sorry. Okay, sending stones are up. Your shield is down.
So your shield's a shield.
We won't fight.
I just found 2 random rocks. Touch them for a little bit.
I've never found anyone in
And
Castle Avondale before.
artisanal lizard folk craft shield.
Folk shield.
Okay, so
Dragon bolt.
I think it's best we talk about this now, perhaps, maybe? Who's Team Castle Avondale and who's Team Stay Outside Castle Avondale?
I'm outside.
I am also on the team of both teams.
I will stay with Lucian.
Inside.
I can give you these items
I will do what
to
happens.
sell.
You feel all right?
To the dragon.
You feel all right?
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Figured you'd be a little more excited.
Some of those stressed.
That's my
You
secret.
can get a, you can get a
I'm
drink
always stressed.
before we leave. Maybe get the bats.
Bats would be nice.
We get a drink. We get bats, and then we take off and ruin our lives a little bit.
Does anybody have a means of making my appearance different than what it might seem to
I'm
be?
a
as a
disguise
person?
kit.
Well, I have one of those too. It didn't work so well last time.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Any like magical means?
I'm
Just
sorry.
myself.
I'm only able to do myself as
Just myself.
I think. I highly doubt it.
It's very risky to go in as a wanted criminal, only having one feature different than what is expected of the other tabaxi that's wanted. Maybe I should wait outside as well.
So 3v3. 3. Are you coming with us, or is it?
If I do, I would have to disguise myself, but I'll be honest. If I'm not wanted, Lancaster knows me. So maybe we get a gauge on just how high the threat level is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mean we gonna go in with the sending stones and then kind of poke around?
Sure.
Maybe even just you.
Just me?
As not you.
Yeah.
Rich noble, perhaps?
How would steer away from the noble?
Little too pompous. Yeah, but if I need, if I'm.
Oh, rich
into-
sucker.
If I need to get into the inner castle,
Why would you need to do
that's
that?
where Fancasters is.
No, there's
No.
only.
It's in the inner gates.
No.
No.
I was thinking.
What you can do is take a few trinkets and say you've found these or been passed down in your heirloom, your family
Feels
tree.
really a lot.
Casters is within the inner gates.
Inner gates, not
Yeah.
inner castle.
yeah, this is Castle Avondale.
Oh, it is within the inner gates.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
would like to keep in contact just in case for the people on the outside. As long as we're within a mile, We can communicate.
I have
Sending
sending stones.
stones.
Oh,
Save
that's
them.
I mean, it's free for me.
You want to pass me over one then?
Over and out.
I mean, I guess I could go. I can get a head start on you guys if need be.
I think you just. This is my own personal opinion.
They
You
may be
go
watching
in.
the skies.
You go in, disguised. Don't go to Fancasters.
Oh, okay.
Go in, check it out.
See
Check
what's
for any
up.
wanted signs. Maybe they want a blue wizard. Who knows? Maybe they're looking for Yospit. Maybe they're looking for me. We don't know. Maybe they're looking for you, Barrett. We don't know. We need to gauge the threat level.
This is true.
Threat level minimum.
We also need to check on Arga because he's been alone since. the
Arga's
last
not
time.
here.
What? Where's Arga?
First fire.
First fire.
Oh, damn it, that's another place.
It is another location.
I miss my horse. Okay, I miss my horse.
Of course. All those in favor say aye.
Alright.
Arga. Sorry, I. And I.
This is also assuming that we actually get out of the Thickerly Woods and make our way to Castle Avondale without a mission. So, I suggest we start moving.
You go.
Right. So as you guys have your breakfast, have your chat, get your infusions, spells all sorted out, head the 10 feet out of the woods onto the road.
Thanks, man.
I got us out of the swamp. What else?
You guys are heading towards Castle Avondale?
Yep.
Do we need to cross the bridge to get there?
No, we're already past
No,
the road.
no.
God, okay.
No.
I've been
This is our
keeping an
path.
eye on it.
So from here, we're 6.
So once we get a little closer, we'll break apart. I'll go.
Well, we get closer.
Yeah.
Hour, 2, 4. Take you about
6.
5 hours to get to Castle Avondale, roughly.
So before noon.
Let's go.
Yeah, a little before noon. I guess it's like, yeah, because you didn't do that, so it's like 7. So yeah, little at noon, I suppose. All right. So as you begin down the path, weather is calm, a little overcast at times, partially sunny. It's still hot, as it is the worm season. It's hot in here too.
It's like fanning
It's
myself.
like,
I don't mind the heat, actually.
It's because you're from the depths of hell.
It's quite nice.
I'm not from the depths of hell.
Okay, Devilman.
I do not trust this. He casts Mage Armor on himself.
What?
Me too.
I try to cast Mage Armor on myself as well, but I don't know how to cast spells, so.
I can teach you someday if you have 20 or 30 years.
I don't care with you that much.
Understandable.
20 or 30 years. Alright.
Let's continue down the path. Again, it's about a 5-hour journey. So if there's anything you need to be doing in that time,
Maybe having a conversation?
I feel like
What
it's
do we need to talk about? There's so many things.
Really, though.
What?
The fact that Vignar is 2 people now.
Well, everyone knows that, right?
The fact that
I kind of walk
Lucian
up.
likes to murder people now.
Everyone knows that as well.
Oh, that one.
There's that old one about Barrett being like a, I don't know, in a cult.
Everyone knows
I mean,
that
that-
as well.
I've never hidden that.
But nobody
Yeah.
knows about that. And I'll point to Davina who's walking in front of us.
What about Davina?
What do you mean?
Oh, can I do this? I did it so great
You
last
already
time.
did it.
and you're like 15, 20, 30 feet ahead.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of walk past her. I'm like, nope.
I mean, she's an ancient being who.
I mean,
Is
200
known
years
by-
isn't ancient.
I
She
would
is.
say it's
Lucian?
not.
We're gonna have a hatchling.
What?
Humans
Who
don't
did
play
you knock up?
Nor did they. Don't do elves.
It wasn't me.
I know.
No one's surprised by that.
I don't understand what he means.
Baby.
You're gonna have a baby.
No.
Davina is
Vignar?
pregnant.
Stupid.
Well, it's not mine.
That makes so much
Thank
sense.
God for that. I'm pissed.
All of those times.
Getting sick. How long have you known?
So it's just before the fire. In those villages.
I was so mean to her. I didn't know. Who? Do you know? Do you know who the father is?
No, I haven't even spoken to her about it because she refuses to talk about it.
I haven't even asked how she is lately. I didn't even realize that she was sick.
It's because she kept it from us.
It's because I didn't ask.
She did not know until I found out.
You so new. A day. 2 days. Are we not... Are we not beyond that?
It's not my secret to tell.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm aware.
I'm not mad at Davina either. I'm not mad at you!
I'm just like there, like trying to chug water.
Who are you mad at?
Trying to keep
Timdell?
myself busy.
The situation.
And me, of course. I mean... This baby won't have a father because of my actions.
Wait, what? How far along is she?
Seemed to be a couple weeks. Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah, Shogger's mad at me.
No.
Was your nemesis, you believe?
If she would only talk to us about it.
She's still just like marching up ahead of us, like just short ways.
A lot has happened since she found out. In a short span of time.
Is this why you went all pyromancer on people?
I could not risk them hurting the child.
So instead of letting us know,
What? How are we supposed to... Am I the only one that trusts people?
I trust you.
I think we all trusted him.
Not Davina.
You don't trust Davina?
I did. But that trust has been brought into question, and it's not that I don't trust her, but I don't want to not. But how am I supposed to not?
I can't throw stones in this situation with her. I did what I did. I wear that.
You hid things from your past from us, Barrett.
I hid the fact that I am now bound to the sword from everybody.
Yes, and I was mad at you for a very long time about that. And yes, the trust that between us was brought into question. Luckily, that trust has been rectified now. But you provided me opportunities to trust you. And I understand it's only been 2 days. I get that. That is not lost on me, but I went blind for this team. I risked death for this team. Team, if it's that.
I cannot speak for Davina, but I can speak for Munev. Things are not as easy as it is for you as it is for me. And
My apologies that I'm just a gnome.
that is not it. That is not what I'm getting at. We've been hunted to the point of extinction for our merely existing.
And I have protected you.
No.
We're gonna have a baby. This is so exciting. What are we gonna name it?
You don't get that
That's up to
opportunity.
Davina, unfortunately. She is the mother.
We're
Unless
We
you
have to give it a name.
Yes, if Davina will name
What?
the
I have a
child.
choice?
I mean, she'll need help.
It's funny.
She's gonna need help raising the baby.
If she chooses us to help.
Who else does she have?
that's up to her.
Exactly.
Well, if she's still around, I'll be here.
30 feet.
Well, you
Is she getting-
figuratively,
is she-
if she's still around.
Is she like walking further and further? Are you walking further and further away from us, or are you like keeping 30-foot pace in front of
I don't
us?
know. I'm just storming.
Are you within like earshot? Like I like to think that you're kind of
Am
like
I within
kind
earshot?
of
I'm
within
just
earshot.
storming.
I'm asking you. You're the one walking.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I kind of like stormed away to somewhat get out of the conversation.
Your passive perception is 17.
You might have an idea of what we're talking
No
about.
one's stealthing talking about this. I'm
You
on
can
at least.
you can be listening at a distance if you'd like.
Yes.
I'm gonna break off from the group and I'm gonna catch up with Davina.
Okay.
You okay?
I just have like angry tears running down my face. I'm just like playing with my fingernails, like, just leave me alone.
I'll leave you alone, but just know whatever you decide, I have your back.
They don't.
I understand.
What am I going to do? I barely remember the past 3 months. How can I take care of another human?
We'll cross that bridge when we need to. No matter what you decide, I'm with you.
All day?
Whatever you want, I'll be at your side.
I get fat, don't I? And I start crying. That's fucking
My dresses don't fit me anymore.
I got mending. We're good. Yo,
what are you
Tim's
gonna
opening a
say,
maternity shop. Come get your clothes.
Come get your clothes.
You're gonna say yes or no. Either way, you're wrong,
I'm-
Barrett.
I know better to say this to say anything.
Nice.
So you agree? You're not saying
Oh.
anything.
I agree that
That I'm getting fat.
no, that I don't know how elves look when they're pregnant.
Neither do I.
Put the rock in her ear.
I believe it's for you.
Just look behind you for 5 seconds. 2. Just one. Just a quick glance.
We have posters made
I
up.
whip around.
Did you see all of us? You can just nod your head. That's because we're behind you. You just need to let us in.
I'm scared.
Of what?
It's a lot to process.
Understandable.
I didn't even know.
I know. But I want you to be able to talk to us when you find out these kinds of things. When we found out about Gaius, everyone was excited to tell you about it. When we found out about Yaspa, everyone was excited to tell you about it. I don't think you need to be scared about this. It's kind of exciting, actually. I know it's scary and you're carrying the future of your race. And I don't really know what that means. Okay, I lied. Don't.
Put my hand on, like,
over the stone.
gently just kind of, like,
Yeah. I'm still talking.
You can see him like covering up the stone.
As someone who grew up without parents, who was devastated by the loss of a mother that she thought she had, you are going to be a good mom. We are going to be good aunts and uncles. We are going to get the Hadron. We are going to restore Mora. And this fucking kid's gonna be the goddamn king of Avondale! Sorry to shoot.
Damn. My year's plans foiled.
You city dragon rider.
You're allowed to be scared. But if you talk to us, that burden will ease. We're here to help. If you don't want that help, we can talk about that at another day. Actually, I lied. We can't talk about that at another day. We're talking about it right now. We're helping you, whether you like it or not.
You see me roll my eyes.
Well, Barrett does. But I do like the image of you turning back just to roll your eyes so I can see.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Big
exactly.
no eyes, just to fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now stop walking.
We're going to continue walking until we meet up with everybody.
You can run into her if you don't stop walking.
I'm just going to walk up next to her and grab her hand and just keep walking.
guess I'm gonna have to drink enough for both of us.
Nobody wants that.
I want that.
Oh yeah, this literally one person.
Oh yeah, the drunk uncle.
The drunk uncle.
Well, I mean, I can teach it music. You can teach it.
Artifice?
I mean,
Magics?
Chicken nut magics.
Being cool?
You will learn its history of the blade song.
I just laugh.
Don't teach it how to be angry.
No promise.
I think between the six of us, we can make one decent person.
I hope so.
Elf.
I mean, half elf.
Humanoid. Witcher. God.
I mean,
Easy.
as long as it doesn't come out teeth.
Why would it come out of two?
Oh, thank God.
You never
I just
know.
needed to hear her say it, that's all.
We have never had sex.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how long was Krugel on the ship for?
I'll kill you.
What I just said back there, it means nothing. You're deadly.
Okay, we got to a lot of
Yeah, we there yet?
That's up to you guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can leave.
I feel like we're just, well, I would be talking about, like,
And then we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna
We're
do
gonna make
this,
the
and
baby's
I'm
room
gonna
up in the
do
armory. We're gonna take the armory all the way up.
Yeah. I got big plans.
I never
So-
had sex
No,
before
my own.
until then.
Okay, so
But you remember.
Well, I think I died when I was 6, so.
yikes.
Oh.
Forgot about that tiny detail.
So what's going back there? Are you mentally 7 right now? Is that what you're telling us?
History check.
I am.
Uh-oh.
I mean, she wouldn't be 2 weeks a couple weeks pregnant if it was before we met.
Yeah, we're gonna get dumb. Lord dumb.
30,
Only
20.
here for a month.
Oh my god.
Alright, everybody get your notebooks out.
Yeah.
What?
I got a few pages left. Let's fill them up.
I've got lots. I'm good at taking
What
notes.
did you roll? History?
I'm proficient in history.
Hell yeah, bro.
So, Davina,
Always want to be good.
Oh, I'm like almost convinced.
as your mind clears for a moment, you see the sky, the sun. You reflect on your life current, and where it's gotten you and where you've come from. You remember a moment, darkness, cold, followed by the pushing through of earth and soil before you rise once more. Your memory is connected to from before that as well. You see Davina stop, the rest of you, for a moment.
Davina?
Her body and limbs grow limp. She stands. As you feel cold air fill your lungs, time seems to stand still for you. Fills you until your body becomes warm again. You feel a cold penetrate your stomach, followed by pain. Racks you. Or you feel the cold embrace again come across you. Feeling dying. Followed by rebirth. You see darkness all around you, save for one figure that stands in front of you, silent, looking upon you through a thin veil. A kind hand gestures towards you, offering it to you. You feel compelled and reach forward, clasping your hands into hers. It is ice cold. You try to pull away, but she grips your hand tightly, pulling it in, squeezes it until you feel the cold numb. Your hand begins to work its way up your arm, into your chest, and across your whole body. She pulls in. You hear a whisper in your mind.
Do not fear, Davina. I have saved you from death. I offer you a chance to fulfill your destiny. Chance to end the broken age. Come now. I will show you your new home.
You look upon yourself and you are a small girl, as you were. A rush of memories begins to flood your mind. And suddenly, you remember everything. You remember being raised in a palace of sorts.
Yeah,
You fucking shit.
Within the astral plane.
Astral plane?
This palace existed within the soul sanctum, a place where all souls must come to pass upon death, to be judged, and eventually take their place within the tributary of the damned. You lived in luxury, many servants, instructors, the dead souls of those who are worthy to serve those closest to death herself. You learned of the gods, of the realm, and of its history, and how to channel the power of death through yourself. You learned of your purpose and of your destiny. You learned of the essence of Kadal, sealed away and left to never be found again by the Moon Elves long ago. Alira, goddess of knowledge, mother of the elves, aided in sealing this essence away long ago and left it in the care of those Moon Elves. When their race was destroyed, the essence was sealed away forever. For only a Moon Elf could open the gateway to the essence within the Heart of Mora. The blood of the Moon Elves still lingers in the elves of old, and members of the Council carry this gene within them. For this reason, the members of the Golden Council are forbidden to breed. They wish for the essence to remain, as they deem this doing the will of Alira, and that it was meant to remain where it lies, to prevent the destruction of the material plane by Kadal. The many years passed, and you awaited your time to return to the material plane, to fulfill your purpose. Eventually, over the hundreds of years that passed, the day came, and death walked with you in the soul sanctum. She told you that you would suffer, some side effects upon awakening, but eventually your strength would be renewed, your mind restored, and you would know your purpose once again. As your eyes open, you see for but a moment a draped skeletal figure in front of you. Clamored skeletal fingers run across your cheek.
You just like smile.
Before it kind of... You see your friends around you all staring at you.
Are you okay?
I need to sit for a minute. I'm gonna go over to like the side. Is there a rock or something?
Yep.
Just kind of sit down. Let them know.
You want me to hold this?
I'm like, somebody get her a chair!
She's on the rock.
I remember everything.
Just now?
Everything. From when I was killed. Death brought me up. Okay, cool. I was so comforted by her and
Will you carry her power?
you know where the council wants to keep all this information hidden. It's my destiny to be here. I grew up in an astral plane.
Astral plane. Tell me all about it.
I hear it's beautiful this time of year.
Is it?
It's basically like space.
That's so fucking cool.
That's fucking
That's so fucking
You're a space
cool.
elf.
Space hell!
I'll show you.
So what you're saying is you've met death, the god of death.
This is
She talks to me.
the realm itself. The astral sea makes up everything, and everything is within the astral sea. Within the astral sea, the swirling of negative and positive energy flow. Pardon? Thank you. And that's where you grew up? Far from the material plane that you call home now.
Does it seem strange to me now?
Yes.
Yeah, so death has always talked to me in her own way. But she saved me.
That's incredible.
This is great news, Davina. You remember everything.
My memory's back.
Sugar, a round of wine.
No, maybe not for her.
Here you go. Here's my jug of wine.
There was
Cackle.
more metaphor.
I mean, it's early in the morning. If you want to drink some wine,
Look, just
By all
saying, this
means.
is a means of celebration.
Precisely.
Isn't that frowned on?
Yes, don't drink while you're pregnant. Dr. Tim is on the case now. Get out of here. You're off.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna walk around like this the whole time now.
Davina, if material things like
Tell me
gold
what's
and
to be
riches
fabric.
mean nothing to you
Absolutely.
now, I'd be glad to take them off your hands and just hold them for you while you ascend into the etherealness of the astral plane.
Can you travel back?
Can I talk about
You would at least know that that is not your intention. And it is possible, though, difficult.
I'm meant to be here. It's destiny. How I met you guys and waited for the perfect moment for me to come back.
Whether or not you came from the material plane or the astral plane, you're here now. This is where you are now. This isn't where you're meant to be later. It's for later. We'll help you on your quest in the moment.
You guys ever heard of the essence of
That's
The
the
Hadron.
June.
Oh, well.
That's what we're looking for.
different names? Okay, I just a shock.
It's the
So much
fragment
has
of Mora
happened.
that was separated.
Then we have to
We're
tend to knock
trying
it
to
down.
restore.
Yeah.
I think that goes for all of us.
It was
We're
protected
here.
by the moon elves.
We're
And
all.
then when they were wiped out, it was sealed away by a lyra.
wait, so the moon elves were the ones who sealed it away?
So they
No,
wanted
a
to.
lyra.
Guard
A lyra.
So the Moon Elves are the one who are trying to protect or trying
The
to
only
keep
ones that can
the essence of
access it.
Kadal separate, the Hijun separate, and Aliro. Wait, no, I'm confused.
They protected it, and when they all died, Alira saw a need to protect it, and so she hid it away.
Sealed
That-
it.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
They all got eradicated, so there was no one protecting it anymore. The gnomes can only handle it; they can't protect it. So Alira said,
hid the information surrounding it.
I may get you to send that to me at some point. Because
Yep.
that.
There's lots.
Well,
"Hey man, you did a great job. You were fucking."
Yeah, no, don't even know if I'm gonna be able to read it. I'm like,
You got it from the first bit.
never thought I'd get my memories back.
That's great
What did
news.
we?
What did it say about the Golden Council? Something that they knew of.
They're the
This-
only ones who carry the moon elf gene.
So someone must have given us back some life.
Council
Bread for
members carry the moon elf gene, including
Practice.
excommunicated ones.
Guys,
Guys, this
Guys.
never.
He was just a
What?
Claptis is assistant.
Dude, who's assistant?
his ward, basically.
So,
Practice is the
am I mistaken in... Or did you say that the Golden Council carries the gene of the Moon Elf?
That's correct.
Do you understand what that means?
Yes,
Nah.
but tell us.
Wait, it doesn't make any sense.
They are forbidden from breeding. If you are both alive, someone was doing something.
Thank you.
Precisely.
So wait, so I was under the assumption that a moon elf was like a random event that happened within all of elves. That's not the case.
That's what you like us to believe.
That is what I thought. They were it is unheard
I
of
thought
for
it
them
was
to
a
be
mutation, so
birthed.
it's not a
But
mutation.
on top of that, I'm also confused. Clactus had a gnome. Clactus had, as we assume, the moon elf gene. Why did he need Lucian? Why did he need you? That means that Clactus doesn't possibly have
Laptus
the
is
moon elf.
he's not a moon elf at all.
But he was part of a council, which means that he would have the gene.
Maybe the gene to procreate, but not the same. To
It was the
finish the step.
elves of old that had it.
So maybe he was a
Also, the only
newer
members
member of the
left.
council?
The council members are all very old.
No, I think Lucian is right. They carried a gene. Forbidden from breeding, as they know that when council members breed, they would produce moon elves. Right?
Correct.
I wonder if Galactus knows this. Do you
What does that
think
mean?
that
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah. Probably.
You're very likely related to either Claptis or the other members of the council.
Both of you.
I doubt there would be more than one person who would be up to the task to.
Are you
how many more have been born?
brother and sister?
At least very closely related.
I was born 200 years before him.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what's 200
But you
years
can
to an
still
elf?
have the same parents.
What's 200 years to an elf?
Nothing.
He wanted to fuck her too.
I did! Damn it!
She's too old for you.
Alright. Guys,
She's too hot for you guys.
Oh!
It's true.
Is there a way?
I have to find Galactus.
Pardon?
We need to talk with him.
I think we've done this before.
Yeah, we went through this before once. Didn't go well.
No.
No, it did not. This is just...
I can send a message.
That's assuming that he isn't hiding in another spot that has
Not.
a way to block sendings and scryings out.
Is there any way you can test our blood?
We tried that.
No, we
No,
tried
we
it.
didn't.
No, we gave it away to.
Precisely.
But I have alchemy
could.
tools.
Maybe once we're in Avondale, we have a spot to sit down for a while.
Well, maybe now.
Is this adequate?
What do you want to
Environment?
test? How are you to test this?
What
Blood.
are you looking for?
I don't know. Something similar?
It's red.
Mix it up. Look at it real close.
Something.
It's fantasy. I don't know if you guys have science yet.
Would I
I don't think that technology exists, guys. I'm
Technology.
gonna tell you that technology does not exist.
Microscope and feudalism here.
That's some fucking high-tech shit.
Check the
Tim-
DNA, make sure it was the
Tim
same.
has to be quite the world brother to get a DNA machine.
Let's do a 23andMe with me and Davina.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Can I, just give me it for now. I'll figure something out.
Alright.
If you're alright with it. Can you do this too? I'm just scared.
But I'll take out
It's a painful
vials
place
out
to
of
cut
the
yourself.
This is a terrible place, I know. We're aware of that now.
Just cut your thumb.
I mean, one hit point. You know.
For a prick.
For a prick, it's a prick. It's 1 point.
But I'll take
Classic 1 damage.
vials out of my healer's kit.
And fill 'em
and
up?
just Fill them up.
Okay, it's gross, but you know.
Yuck. Icky.
Look, I got
my red
shit to
wraps.
do now.
Do not let those go out of your sight.
What's he sound like?
Same thing.
Can I just identify them?
Not magical. That's what happens.
But we're
One is the blood of Davina, the other one is the blood of
Yeah.
Lucian.
blood
I
out.
don't know. I was wondering.
The other one's the blood of Christ. I don't know how that got in there.
Okay,
Where'd this third one come
Well,
from? Oop.
let's go. Okay, so now that I got these, I'm gonna sleep with them and talk to them a lot and see what happens. And maybe when we get to Castle Avondale, we can maybe find some books. When we get back to First Fire, I'll go talk to Grissom.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm turning into Grissom.
Don't give those to Grissom.
No, I'll never let this go.
Next step. Return pickles.
So, are we closing
Oh
up
my
on?
goodness, do you have a crush?
On you?
No.
No. On
Oh,
you?
no, totally.
God, no.
Not that I mentioned him, but I
I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna shift into Pickles. Don't you find me very attractive?
That was horrifying.
Am I the only one saying this? Actually, if you could do that,
I can do that.
there's someone else that I'd rather
I
see.
think he has like mohawk, if I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, now he feels
Ow.
bad.
Now he feels bad.
I'm gonna shift into Cruel.
Oh, I don't like this actually. Turn it off. Turn it off.
I can't turn it off.
Turn it off.
Can you make your head fall off again? That was great.
I can do that.
I was.
Speaking of which, I wonder if they still have that.
We're going in. We're getting out. We're not doing any trips to Four Lads. We're not doing any trips to go see Marcia. We're not doing it.
4 lads? We are not even one drink?
Look.
I just got my magic jar.
Okay, maybe if there's no one wanted, alright? Maybe if there's no one wanted.
Tree shack.
But right now, we've got more important shit. Right? What's going on? What do you see?
Well, I don't see anything. I'm just thinking.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm not entirely sure that the princess is not of Claptus's loins.
She's not from Bruno.
How do you know?
She's only half-blood.
And
If she carries the gene in her, she could potentially produce moon elves someday in her future, if she is the child of Claptus, as I believe.
And if you're a royal, you definitely need to get put out heirs.
Look, if this is a baby race, I think we're in first.
Oh, we don't know that.
She's too young,
We haven't spoken to her.
Marcia?
right?
Bias, big.
Multiple weeks.
I don't really know how this works.
Well, what
With
is it?
half-elves and humans, and
Sorry. Did Marcia have any late night rendezvous? Where did you have any suitors?
not that I wouldn't know. We merely did our lessons.
What was that?
Well, I was trying my best to instruct her poorly, so I wouldn't call them lessons. But there were similarities.
Similarities.
Her eyes.
To mine? To Claptus?
Do you know who Lucian's father was? Who was?
Lucian's eyes.
We both father.
No. I never met them.
So Claptus gave you this child to hold on to.
Yes.
You don't know that for sure.
I don't know what I know anymore.
If he was trying to make moon elves, he would have been trying a lot. Until it happened, of course, again.
Lucian and Davina, do they have the same eyes? I'm asking you as a DM.
I mean, what do your guys' eyes look like? I'm pretty sure illusions are like jet black or something.
No, mine are like electric blue.
I'm like a very light blue, very pale.
That sounds similar enough.
Well, it's dark side, light side.
Yeah, black and blue.
When we look into them, though, like, do I see like the same eyes looking back at me?
Make me an intelligence check.
Was it forbidden when I was a child?
Was Claptus on the couch when he was a child?
He was.
What if it wasn't his lust for magic that got him kicked off, but his lust?
Oh, not now. Get rid of it. His lust.
Yes.
The council would know
Yep.
that was.
That's a 25.
Eyes.
Oh,
Whispers?
You get a whisper.
Whisper sweet nothings.
Alright, whispers then.
Did he just went?
Damn, was
Apologies.
As you look at Davina, you look at Lucian, like both, just like.
Just like looking at it.
I'm gonna take the vials that I've been holding in my hands and put them into my pack.
What?
I don't think I need the blood to tell me. No, I believe there are too many similarities between the eyes of Gotcha says I saw his too.
Papa says I saw his too.
One moment. He's gonna cast Disguise Self on himself to change into Claptus.
That's what I was just about to do as well.
Yeah, that's funny.
Murder.
What do you see, Timdell?
Brother and sister.
Oh, I feel good.
Sweet.
Totally is a Lucamea thing.
And father.
Guys?
Uncle Lucian.
Claptus.
Why didn't he say anything when
How
He
could
did,
he?
though. He did. Do you not remember? His reaction when he saw Davina for the first time.
he could have said something?
He did. He said her name.
Okay, that's a
He
little.
reacted.
Barrett. What? Was he gonna tell us? So that we could try and kill him more? It makes no sense for him to tell us. If he didn't tell us about Davina, he wouldn't have told us about Lucian.
I feel like we would have
The thing
not
was that he
attacked him if he would have came and said, "Hey guys, this is what's happening."
Barrett, I don't think it's good for us to dwell on that.
No, I'm just.
Because what happened to Vignar would have happened regardless. Usk had a mission, which we all understood. I'm sorry that it came from me.
Oh, this is a lot.
All makes sense.
I mean, it's most
Sorry,
likely
you
you're
can
from
drop that now.
different mothers. Right.
So, guys, Claptus wasn't on the council when Lucian was born, was he?
Was.
So he got excommunicated not that long ago?
Does the rest of the council know about this?
Feel like it's assumed that they should.
Is that why
That's why he.
Franzano and Beltrino were
Claptus
It would
was
not have known.
was
No, they
very
would have been
secretive.
kept in the dark.
I don't think
But that's why
they
they.
knew.
But that's why Claptus was dead or alive, and he was dead.
Peltrina and Franzono discovered a moon elf. I don't think they knew one existed, right? They just happened to see you as one and realize the ramifications of that, and that meant that you were to die.
Claptus was their mission.
Right.
Maybe they were to stop him from trying to create more moon elves.
How do we know that he's not doing that right now?
We don't.
For how many?
Can you try to look at... Can you find him? Davina, do you have any way of seeing Claptus right now?
Send him? Did you prepare send him? Even if he's only
Oh, come on, look.
Oh wait, I can do it. Does it?
We should not linger.
It's all coming together.
I can locate creature. Or no. What is it? Yes, I can locate creature.
You can try.
In the vaguest sense.
If he's on the material plane everywhere, right?
Or if he's not in another like tower that he might have, like it's another safe house.
How far does it reach?
He did tell us he would be traveling to the ethereal plane.
1,000 feet. It's not very far.
I fear that might not help us.
Unless he's in Avondale.
He is long gone.
I could send a message.
Looks like we're searching after your father once again.
That man is not my father.
I'm sorry. What if I send a message?
25 words.
Sup, bitch.
Damn it.
Can I have the car next Friday?
I have a high school dance.
Are you coming back home from
I'm
getting
collecting
milk?
all-
What time are you going to be home
Did you
Saturday?
get your cigarettes yet?
I'm here to collect my allowance.
$2.
I look to
Oh,
go.
boy,
What do I say? That he needs to meet us?
I don't know if contacting him is wise.
Why not?
I feel he sees you both as tools.
I agree.
Guys. Stop changing your mind.
This is all a lot of information for me to process. I'm sorry.
Tell me about it.
We're looking to you for a little bit of guidance here.
I wish I had some.
What do you want to do?
No.
His bloodshed. And his thirst for that knowledge doing whatever means necessary is in my blood. In our blood. I need to right this wrong.
How?
We get to the June.
But that's what he wanted us to do.
So then what do you suppose we do otherwise?
I'm-
No, I'm asking.
I don't have an answer. I'm just he wants us to get the Hajoop to
He wants it because he cannot himself.
fix the broken age.
Remember, we're also dealing with Ursela, who has moon elf blood, who has a gnome, who has a desire to take it as well.
What does she want with it?
I can only tell you it is probably bad.
I don't know if she has motivations necessarily.
It's just a thing of power.
No,
And what
leave
stops
Probably channeled
You know
to
what
use
the
it
thing
for
Claptus from attacking us as soon as we have it? before we get to the mountain.
What indeed?
We gotta stop thinking in what ifs.
I think we're on the right path. We need to stop off in Castle Avondale. We need to recoup, gather our strength, and set out into the heart of Mora for the sword of Bavaria. We need to be ready for whoever we face, whether it be a hag or Claptus, whatever. It doesn't matter who's related to who. The stakes have not changed.
The only option is that we get it first. That's all.
How is the Moon Elf race destroyed?
Dragons hunted to extinction.
Dragons.
You know as much as I do.
With any luck, Ursela might not be as powerful outside of her swamp.
It feels her limited power does not escape that reach. But she has her minions.
I mean, dealing with her minions is a little bit easier of a task than dealing with her head on.
Cannot ignore that she does have your blood.
Precisely.
You're right. We need to either beat her there, or stop her before she does.
I'll have to compare them.
You cannot know if she knows where she must go.
Correct.
You have that advantage.
Yes, I agree with that. However, I also... If all Ursela wanted was to get the Hajim, she had needs.
But why?
Why follow us? Why want us dead? Why come find us?
Where it is.
Why try to just keep us on the plateau?
She's on a... She's not in a race.
She might still need us.
She might be.
Or we're a nice distraction.
She might be. She's
Trying
trying
with
to.
the food.
Exactly. And she hasn't eaten yet.
Precisely.
There's one piece of the puzzle that I haven't. That we might be able to put together with Davina's help. Who wanted your map?
Precisely.
If Davina has a way of speaking to the dead, he might be able to figure out why he wanted the map. Because obviously he was looking for the Hajum as well.
So the
Possible.
chances.
I mean, the chances are
So
slim that it's very slim. But I mean, if we're able to walk around freely, there's no downside of just peeking our head in and looking for it.
I personally do not agree. However, this is a group decision.
I don't know what he wanted. He died trying to get that map.
Can you ask Death to talk to him for us?
I can try.
Not this one.
I haven't
Yeah.
ask your patron to communicate with a dead soul.
Augury kind of thing.
See if
It's
she
weird,
can
but
lead us in
it's
the
a channel
direction to
divinity.
find
It's
out.
worth keeping in the back of our minds, at least.
I agree. I just don't like to put us in positions of danger. More so than we do on a daily basis.
Yeah. Enough of those.
For a long time.
So we get into the castle, we get what we need, we get out. Stop off in first fire.
Head out into the wilderness.
Is a stop in the first fire necessary?
Are we keeping Gaius with us the whole time? Because that was the plan, was to get...
We cannot go around the mountains. We have to go around the mountains.
Yep.
We were planning on getting Zolbra to take
It's true, we have to go
Gaius.
across the bridge again.
This is the full map.
We need to go across the bridge, but we don't need to stop in the first fire. That was the plan, Barrett. I agree.
I'm just wondering if...
And I'm wondering the same thing. That's why I asked. Do we need to stop in first fire? No one wants to go there more than I do. I'm dying to see my father.
I
But
think...
if we're in a race, then we're in a race.
It is a race, but there's another thing that we may have forgotten, is that the new ship going back to the mainland comes into harbor tomorrow in First Fire Port. Our captain and the crew that we came here with will be leaving
We will not get there in time.
tomorrow.
We will not get there in time.
No, Zilvers didn't say that was tomorrow.
Well, that's
She was-
when they come into
yeah,
harbor.
but she's not planning on leaving until the end of the.
Just saying.
Because I was planning on joining her.
The next ship
at
from the
one point.
mainland comes in tomorrow
What?
into First Fire Port.
Back when it was before, when I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Okay. Anything else? Any other secrets?
It wasn't a secret.
Are
it
you
was just-
pregnant? Got any hatchlings?
It wasn't a secret.
Okay, look, it happened, right? What about you?
I don't know. You know,
Well, we know you don't have any hatchlings.
precisely.
Virgin.
Too busy trying to do it, Destiny, damn it!
Me too, man. Sorry.
Okay.
You? Anything?
It's been a long time.
If I have any children, they're not known to me.
I don't need children, I need secrets. Anyone else planning on leaving on a ship?
Plenty of secrets.
Okay.
I wasn't
anyone
planning on
else?
just leaving on a ship. Never mind. It wasn't like I was going to abandon everybody. I asked what time, when she was leaving, and if things were done before we just. It was before we went to Claptis.
Here, let me help you. I passed the grave. I'll just quicken it up for you.
Anyway, we have a lot on our plates. We have a lot to get through. But we know that we know our first destination. We're heading to Castle Avondale. Collect what we can.
Have we been walking this entire time?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I've
We didn't just stop to talk.
Okay. She sat down on a rock and we haven't.
Someone picked up the rock.
my whole life came flooding back to me.
You're close.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
You'll
There's
still
a lot-
arrive by noon.
A lot. I'm just
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, you're fine. As you guys are kind of like, okay, Gaius will come over to you, Timdell. He's like, Timdell. I know if it were me, and I knew Lucian was going away for perhaps forever, I would want to see him one last time before he did. That's all. Let's get moving.
Yeah, fuck him.
Free aspect. Not free armor.
So as you guys continue around the bend,
Yes.
eventually you see a watchtower and this sort of slope that leads up to the plateau on the edge of the city that is Castle Avondale. Tall walls.
Yeah.
That's where we'll end our section for tonight.
Yeah. Alright, who else is having a baby?
Mini World Masters Heart of Mora is recorded in Chibuktuk, in Mi'kmahi, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the Treaties of Peace and Friendship, which recognizes Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqiyik title and establishes rules for what is to be an ongoing relationship between nations. We are all treaty people and proudly support working and cooperating together to create a peaceful community where we can all live our best adventure.